What's happened, you beautiful savages? The church is in session. Tuesday, the 6th of May. Looking good, feeling good. Everybody's ready to rock. Lee Syat's here looking handsome as a devil. We'll be back, Jack. Hey, Uncle Joey here. Listen, every once in a while you need a little boost in the bedroom. Like me the other night. It was like 15 seconds and I blew a gasket. You know what I'm saying? Blue Chew is the OG brand offering chewable tablets for better sex, and it's now better than ever. Trust me when I'm telling you. Introducing Blue Chew Max, which combines the active ingredients of Viagra, Cialis into one powerful chewable. Ba-bam! Listen, you take one of these things, you put it in your wallet, you bump into a pigeon on the pond, and there you have it. You pop one of these pills, she asks you what it is, you tell her it's a breath mint, and then you go fucking bananas. Great sex is just a few clicks away. Sign up on their website, answer a few questions. It's very easy, all right? And if you're approved, you'll get your prescription in just days. The mailman delivers it, nobody knows nothing, not even your mother. Maybe you live with your grandmother in the basement because you're a mook, but you're a mook who slings dick. You know what I'm saying? Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for the church family on a Tuesday morning. You ready for this? Try your first month of Blue Chew for free when you press in promo code Joey. Joey, Joey. Ladies, if you're listening to this, go ahead. What do you got to tell her? Put 5 of those in your little purse. You go down the shore, you jump up and down with your men. They're a little lame. They're drinking cocktails. You blast them with some coffee, and you hit them with a Blue Chew. Forget about it. 12 minutes later, you're in the bedroom getting your hair pulled. You follow me? Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the show. And I want to thank you guys also. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to church!
What's happening, beautiful people? We haven't seen you in a while. Where you been, Lee?
I know. I've been in fucking Maine.
14 days I haven't seen Lee. Something like that.
It hasn't been 14 days. Well, close to it,
Close to it, yeah. Like 12
like 10 days, yeah.
My heart was, I miss my little Jewy pudgy friend. You know what I'm saying?
You miss torturing somebody.
Nah, I always miss you. I worry about you. Things could happen. I don't know if you got mugged yet. So,
Trust me, that's like the biggest question on the internet
would you
right now.
stop? I
What do
know
you mean
it's
would
the
I stop?
biggest
You
question.
just brought it up.
But we want to mug you somewhere. Like people are like, you know what? We're just going to mug them on an off state. Like next time you go away with Josh Wolf, they'll mug you in Virginia.
That's exactly where I'll be May 30th.
There you go. See, I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. Yeah, it's been a great couple weeks. Last week I didn't do shit, guys. I was not feeling it at all. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it last week. I didn't do comedy. I wrote a little bit, but basically just worked out, stayed at home with the girls. I was pretty quiet all weekend, too. I didn't do anything until last night. Last night was the first night I said, you know what? Let me wash my muffler and get out of the house.
No, when you say you didn't do anything, how many milligrams were you taking?
With that, though.
The only problem, I didn't do shit. I did do 1,000 milligrams a night.
Friday night, I didn't. Friday night, I think I just ate like a half a mushroom chocolate bar. Like that was it. And I got a little giggly, whatever, but it was just like in passing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing really stuck me. There was no anchors to the ground. But Saturday, I went to a communion party that started at 1, and I knew there was going to be good food.
Oh, yeah.
So I took 600 milligrams at about 11 o'clock in the morning. Just to be ready, tip-top Magoo as soon as I walked in that one. No stories. And sure enough, I sat down. I did a couple sangrias just to loosen up the fucking whatever.
But then, whenever, if I ever am that high and there's food there, I'm not gonna say hi to people when I walk in. I'm just gonna walk straight to the food.
No. I walked in, sat down, said hello, gave the kid his fucking envelope, and then I attacked. You know me, why fuck around?
Dude, you saw me at their house a couple years ago. I walked in, didn't say a word, and then bagels appeared, and it saved my life. But
those are good fucking bagels.
Yeah, if they come in a brown paper bag, I've never seen bagels come in a brown paper bag.
That's
before.
the old school way. That's when you know they're real. A Jew never delivers in a fucking silver container. A Jew shows up with a brown paper bag he's been carrying for years in that desert.
Oh,
There's everything in there. Mofongo powder, everything, just to keep everything alive. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's
What? God damn it. What's up, dog?
I had some bagels like in Maine, and because before people would be like, "Oh, I had like it's not," and I didn't know what they meant. It was my first like not New York bagel and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is what they're talking about."
You've been eating non-New York bagels since I fucking knew you.
Yeah, but then
this guy used to
didn't
buy the
live
Sara
here.
Lee bagels, the ones you bring home and put in the toaster. I'm like, Lee, you can't do that shit. Again, you live in the great. This is what I'm talking about. Even when you're in the greatest city, you still take the dumbest chance. You should start hanging out with my brother George more often. Both of you. I don't know what's going on, the circuitry. You don't eat a bagel. You live on fucking, what do you live? Times Square, right? A couple blocks from Times Square, you said? Okay. You don't eat, and all of a sudden you go to Maine, and now you decide you want a fucking bagel up in Bagelville.
I eat bagels here. I'm just
saying. What is
saying.
Maine known for? Grapes or something like that?
They actually are known for blueberries. I didn't know that.
Blueberries, yeah. I knew it was grapes or something like that. You know, so what makes you want to eat those things?
They brought it to the office.
Well, then just because they brought, if I brought a piece of shit in a fucking hot dog, then when you eat it, no, you're Jewish and you wanted to save the $10, so you opted in on the food they brought in.
I gotta be honest, it's not even the money thing.
You don't even eat breakfast, you fuck.
Unless it's free in there.
Oh, okay. Unless it's free in there.
Dude,
I don't want you eating outside bagels no more. You're a New Yorker now. Maintain it. You're a fucking Marine now. Maintain it. No more puffy bagels. No more Sara Lee bagels. None of that shit. You're in New York. You're a Jew. Act like it.
So what, should I like pick it up and throw it away?
When you see, don't even pick it up. Just go, I got to go get a bagel. And they'll go, why? There's bagels here. No. This is mushad. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. I'm on the East Coast. I don't deserve to do this to myself anymore. I did it for fucking 23 years in California. I'm not doing this.
Right.
I'm not doing this. And you walk out and slam the door like Clint Eastwood. Bah! And make sure you put your scarf behind you. That's when they know you fucking mean business.
I should start wearing a scarf. Why don't I wear a scarf?
Listen, I don't know. If you wear a scarf, I'll stab you. But anyway. Yeah, I went to this fucking thing. I was stoned when I walked in there. I had hit the pipe, and I got some good weed this weekend. It was 39, 38, and 36%. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit.
And it's good?
Oh, my God. It fucked me up, and I went in there with the edibles. And at first, I started off slow. I took the tomatoes off the mozzarella because I love the tomatoes, so I just ate the tomatoes with pepper. I wanted to start off slow. Then the baked clams came. There were too many breadcrumbs in there. I don't know what's going on with people. How many breadcrumbs? There's a clam this big, and you put 2 teaspoons of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, because you want to hide the clam.
Yeah, no. Hide the clam in what?
In breadcrumbs.
That's like eating a 400-pound chick. You got to find the clit. You got to fucking, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to play find the clit. So it's the same fucking thing, right? Nobody wants to play that game.
Okay.
It's tough enough to find the G-string. When it's in there, it gets cupped in between a little fat leg over here. And you got to pull it out with a fucking scissor and cut it like a umbilical cord. You know what I'm saying? So,
none of the chubby girls I had ever wore thongs. It was very sad.
You got to wear it. Listen, the thong is like it's a size smaller.
Yeah.
So if they eat a lot of donuts or they get fucked in the ass, it just pops. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at Lee. He's like a little retard.
You buy a chair that I have to fucking dangle my feet with, it's going to happen.
So, yeah, I had that. I had some baked clams. Then the chicken came with the fucking potatoes and scarpiello. Not too good, but I ate the chicken to get protein.
Okay.
Took the chicken off the bone.
0
get
points.
Every protein. Then they were going to make steak pizza. But he didn't want a red sauce on it. Let me tell you something. It was one of the best cuts of meat I've had in a long time. I must have ate 50 pieces of those little meats.
Did you leave the kitchen?
I wasn't in the kitchen. I was in the fucking banquet hall. Like everybody
Oh, it was
else.
a banquet hall. I thought it was at their house. I don't know.
Chef? And then they brought, listen to this. They brought baked Zeppelis. Baked. The first bite, you're like, oh, this is different. But then you're like, holy shit. There's no grease. I must have ate a whole fucking bag. They had like, every table had a bag of them. I kept mingling. I kept going over to every table, just stealing one big one. Like a fucking, they look like white horns. by my area, there was a circle of white powder. It was like 1987 in my fucking area. There was white powder everywhere on my sweats, my fucking shirt, my jeans. I ate a whole bag of those fucking things. Delicious. I'm gonna tell you what else I ate the other night. I told you I got super high the other night.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna see what these Krispy Kremes all about. I'm gonna stop at McDonald's and get a glazed Krispy Kreme. Dog, I tell you what, not bad. I only ate one of them. I gave the rest to the girls. Then we threw them out the next day, 3 of them.
Were they hot? Like, did they warm them up?
Oh, yeah, they went. They're in a little thing. And, I mean, listen, not bad.
Well, of course, it's a Krispy Kreme. It's always going to be good.
But they only got 3 brands. They got the white one, the clear, the chocolate with the sprinkles, and maybe something else.
Yeah, but it's McDonald's. Like, that's how you know they want us dead. If they had Krispy Kreme at McDonald's when I was going to McDonald's 4 or 5 times a week, I would be dead right now.
Listen, they should just put a casket outside McDonald's. Like the first guy to get like a business, call it McDorkins, and put it next to McDonald's, a funeral parlor, and then like bury people in their favorite like quarter pounder casket, fucking
McNuggets.
McNugget casket, the whole fucking thing. It wouldn't be like right now if you fucking opened up a funeral parlor and just put like caskets made out of
The French fries, yeah, you could put a whole family together.
French fry, you could put a whole family together. You could put them in the car eating the French fries, bury them, and 200 years from now, exhume them. The skeletons will be dust, but the French fries will still be there in the package, and one finger will be stuck on the bone. By the time you go get it, it just dissolves.
Dude, that's a crazy. Have you seen that? Where like scientists will have like a McDonald's meal under a glass for like 30 years, and there's not even mold on it. Like that's how like there's like 3 or 4 of these that I use. There's no. I think I ate more fast food than like, you know how they have like that Spotify Wrapped, like you're in the top 1% of U2 listeners. I think I was probably for a while in the top 1% of. I would eat fast food every day when I was 300 plus pounds. I love fast food, and it's disgusting, and I still like it.
I heard somebody saying that Wendy's is just
awful. They've ruined. It was the best. Wendy's was number 1 when I was growing up. When the cups were yellow, and they had someone they were just talking about this in RU Garbage. They had a salad bar that had pudding and Jello on it for free, and then and then the spicy chicken sandwich. This sandwich used to be big, and now it looks like they microwaved it. I hate Wendy's now. Wendy's was number 1, and now it's
just the chili.
I never had the chili. Wendy's had chili.
Let me tell you something. The chili kept me together from 1997 to 2000, maybe 2001, because the chili and something else was on the dollar menu.
Probably a burger.
There was a burger, the little, and the baked potato. So for $6, man, that was lunch for me. I get the chili, the baked potato, which you didn't eat the skin even back then. Like, I like the skin.
Right.
I always eat the skin first, but not there. The skin looked a little fucked up. But the potato is okay, and then I'd eat the cheeseburger with it.
I'm surprised you ate the chili. Isn't that just like the day-old cheeseburgers that they just put in there?
I didn't know. I don't know. At that time, listen, I was so I went day to day. So it was whatever I got. I was on that Josh Wolf block by Vista. I either got a turkey burger from Josh Wolf or fucking, So I went, one of the places I went to was Wendy's, and the other place was, what's a Chinese place down the corner from there? It's well known. Like, it's been there for fucking.
Oh, like an LA place.
Yeah, it was right there on the corner of La Brea and Sunset. There's a Chinese joint.
Oh, is it it's not the Chinese theater, is it?
No, is that the little fucking La Brea and Sunset?
I don't know where anything is.
Sunset of La Brea has a Chinese place on the corner that I went to for years. I forget what the fuck the name is. I would go there, get lunch, and at the same time get my headshots done. There was like 20 things in that area to do. There was 1,000 things in that mall. They taught karate upstairs. Then across the street was the other headshot lady. And she was really hot, Asian. And her husband looked like Santa Claus. And we were going there every day to make copies. And one day the husband died. And somebody told me, like, the husband died. I'm like, I'm going to go in there and get dibs on that woman. Must have been like 98, 99. And I remember me and my friend Ricky Cruz had the biggest crush on that Asian woman. And we would go over there every day and try to hit on her. And she wasn't budging. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, nah, I'm no mood. But she was hot. So we would go over there and make those printing copies. That whole neighborhood was like an actor neighborhood. So everything you needed was in those couple streets. Fuck, it's going to kill me not to know the name of that Chinese joint.
Well, we'll look it up during the break.
Okay.
But so you'd go there and eat and get like the lunch special?
Lunch special was huge there.
How is it? Did you get anxiety about that? Like, because I know you didn't. It didn't seem like you minded being broke when you were back then. Like
I was used to it. It was just, listen, after a while, you get used to it and you think you're going to be there for the rest of your life. So nothing really matters. You look at your credit card bills and you go, minimum payment, $300. Good luck. You know, you used to look at your credit cards and go, I owe $60,000. And you look at the bill and go, I'm never going to get out of that.
Like that number could be 6 million at 60 grand.
You're never going to get out of that. Like at that, there's a number that you could always get yourself out of with an extra job and pray that your tire doesn't blow up or your engine doesn't blow up or your cat doesn't swallow a needle. You know, I remember being broke, dog, and my cat swallowed a fucking needle. And we had to scrape up $600 in like 10 credit cards. Like 32 off one, 18 off the other. You know, but that's the things that set you back. When you're trying to get debt off your fucking what? It's that fucking flat tire. And they can't get it. Now it's a $250 tire. That destroys you.
And it always happened, at least to me, it would always happen like right when I thought I was doing well. Like it would be like a couple weeks or a month of like, okay, I'm ahead now. It's
put
okay.
Money away. Everything's good. I filled up my tank. I got groceries. And then you hit a pole. I remember one day I hit something. And I called Ralphie to bail me out. I mean, there was no way. I just called him and told him the truth. Ralphie, I don't have a dime. I got no tires. And there ain't no way I can make a living or get anything to eat. He's like, go over to Goodyear. The Goodyear on whatever. Tell him I sent you. Tell him to call me up. I'll give him my credit card number. I had to do that once with him. It was just, there was no hope. There was no way I was going to get 4 tires. Even if I went to Las Filas and went to those little Mexican shops where the tires are $20, even at that, I couldn't afford $80.
Right. Because I've thought about that a lot. Because I've been very blessed that, like, you know, things get expensive and I have, you know, money gets tight. But you think about that, like a single mom or anybody who they're like, hey, you got towed, it's $200. And like, I don't.
Yeah. The car's done.
There's no way I'm going to get it.
$200, the car's done. I'll never see that thing again. Because if I do get $100 and then I'm looking for another 100, I'll buy a gram of Coke because I'm depressed because I didn't get the other $100. You know, there's always, guys, there's always something. You know, and there comes a time in your life when you go, okay, I'm in this debt. You know, college. Like I was talking to a friend of mine a couple of weeks ago, and she has been out of college for 10 years, maybe, even longer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying she still owes 50 large.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, you walk around every day with a student loan debt of 50 large. I'm not judging.
That's
I
probably
used
low.
to walk around with a debt of 400,000 and not answer my phones. I couldn't even get a phone. It took me 12 years to get credit. And it started with Sprint. That's why I'm very loyal to Sprint. Because Sprint sided me for $200 a month. My package was $189. So every time I went over, they shut my fucking phone off, and I had to run down there and pay $2.25 and shit like that. You know, but Sprint billed me back up, and then Terry put me on a loan. I paid it back, and fucking, there was just so many things. But I disappeared for so long. Yeah. Those cards started collapsing in 92. I disappeared. I was like, I'm getting a pager. If these credit card people get a number of a pager, I'm hiring them. They're fucking the best. Because they would call me anywhere. I'd go to the bathroom here, and the phone would ring. You, Joey? Yeah, somebody wants to talk to you. Hey, it's Visa. It's Tom from Visa. Where you been? You were supposed to send that check last week. We never got it. Listen, your card's going to get cut down this Friday. You got to get a minimum payment in real quick to keep it, you know. And you're like, minimum payment? It's Friday. I got to make rent.
Yep.
Your minimum payment is going to the fucking landlord.
And there's like, they don't work with you at all, really. I've noticed.
No, who's going to work with you? You're a bum. You didn't pay the light bill.
No, but even if you do pay, like
You didn't pay the water bill. You're a bum. You didn't pay it for 6 months, and then you did this. You're a bum in their eyes.
right.
I sold cars, so I remember the credit reports and how the banks would look at credit reports and how every time, there's so many things to affect your credit rating to make it stronger, and there's a lot of things you could do that works against it. You don't even know.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, let's say you're on the other side. Let's say you start doing one. You can start making payments, and you get busy. You're working, and you're late by 2 days. And like, sorry, we're gonna ding your credit report. Sorry, late charge.
Listen, if you've been working, you could call them sometime.
Every once in a while, but some of
You
them are
could call
assholes.
them. Dog, I know. It's like, all right, people tell you not to file for bankruptcy. But if you call those debt consolidation places, they're fucking worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they cut a deal, they get it wiped off. So, listen, in my situation, when you look at a bankruptcy, you're dead for 7 fucking years. That's a long time to be dead for. That's dead. That's dead. I was dead for like 13 years.
And was it
really-
hard for you to like get? I mean, you weren't even
I had a
applying
credit
for
card
apartments.
that was $250.
Okay.
That was 82%.
Jesus.
So if I put a sandwich on it at the airport, it was just to travel. My wife got me a $250 card just to travel, but it was 30%. So if I got a cheeseburger, it was $42. And that shit was ticking. That's another company that would call me and go, hey, you're at $298. You better make a payment right now. We're going to shut down the car. It was fucking brutal, And then I had that. The pager, which doesn't fucking get you anything. And then a friend of ours opened up a Sprint store on Hollywood on Sunset, right by the comic book store where we did the podcast at.
Yeah.
Right there. There used to be a Sprint store there.
Okay.
And he told me, he goes, come in, I'll get you hooked up for $200. Come in. And I was like, he ain't going to do it. He fucking did it. And then that builds up a little bit. And then, guys, who the fuck knows? To this day, I'm still leery of credit cards.
They're very scary.
I'm leery of credit cards. I'm happy they're ATMs. I'm happy that when you go there, you got the money in the bank. And that's it. It's yours. It's not yours. But that other shit, that's the quickest way of shooting yourself in the head. It's like the other day. And listen, you guys are going to look at me and go, Joey, you're a hypocrite. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. The other day, I'm watching this fucking, I was watching something, sporting event. And Terry, my wife, goes, that's just weird that there's a sports betting line on the TV. And I go, Terry, this is it. Listen, when you grew up in this area as a child, guys talk gambling all the time. So eventually you put in that first 5-timer, which was $5 to win 25 or lose 30, and you get, and I grew up with 3 or 4 people got into gambling problems. But I predict in the next 10 years, 5 years, the gambling problem is going to be worse than it's ever been. Because it's introduced to these kids at a young age, and it's accepted. When I was 18, you had to call a guy, hi, Black Cavalier. Now, you just put 200 on your books, and you're ready to rock. At 18, 19, little Joey, the kid around the corner had 3 or 4 accounts. He's fucking 10. He's 10. FanDuel and another one, These kids figure it out. I don't give a fuck. The same way we figured out how to get somebody to buy liquor for us, they figure out how to open up. They'll go in front of the mother and take their hand while they're sleeping. And there's 1,000 things, right?
And even then, like, I'm sure kids get credit cards on their phones now, and bank. All you have to do is attach it to a bank account. I mean, like, luckily, a lot of these major people they verify everything, but you never know. They could get into their parents' account and place bets. I'm sure that happens. It's the whole even just everything the phone brings to kids is crazy.
Everything in your world is on your fucking phone. Like Somebody steals your phone, they're crafty, you're done. You're done because they've allowed that. They've allowed it to put Apple Pay and this pay and poo pay. I don't pay nothing with my fucking phone. I got an ATM card and I got a pocket. And that's where I pay from. I don't need to king, king like a fucking idiot to be cool in front of your friend. I don't need that. I don't need to order ahead.
You don't order ahead?
No, I don't want them to know I'm coming. Why are you going to call somebody and let them know I'm coming? You're going to shoot me. I'm coming right into your hands. You want to poison me with that coffee or whatever?
Nobody gets.
I don't do none of that. I show up and you put the order in and you watch them. You look in their eye. You black dog because they don't know. Who's the order for? Lee. Okay, they don't know fucking Lee unless you go in there every day and you start a relationship with them. But today, nobody talks. They go to a counter, right? There's a food. They put a bag on a thing.
Right.
You walk in, you look at it, thank you, and you walk out. You don't know. They don't know you from Adam.
No, people steal that stuff all the time.
Yeah, I would, dog. Can you imagine in my day? Shit, I'd be eating for free like a motherfucker right now. Walking into Starbucks, fucking lifting. I see it all the time. And people they leave it there. They wait for the Uber. How many times have I been at Starbucks with my daughter? And there's a couple of those drinks and fucking cherry drinks. And all of a sudden some fucking dude walks in like he just ran out of a track. You know, like he's just getting chased out of the racetrack in Freehold, which is closed. But he comes out and he's like, the Uber. So Uber picks up coffee for you.
Uber will pick up anything you want.
I'm too old school. I can't do it.
No,
I don't want to order ahead. Unless if I have to order, like there's 2 or 3 things I could order from my favorite restaurant, Osteria. I could order chicken parm and they'll cook it for me. I could order anything and they'll pick it up. And I trust them.
Right.
Everybody else, I don't want to trust nobody. I want to go there and order and see what they do and how they act, like with a Chinese restaurant.
Right.
I want them to see them make it. It's right there, the kitchen.
But you can't usually see into the kitchen.
There's 2 restaurants in my neighborhood you can see in the kitchen for Chinese places.
I had no idea that was part of like the...
Oh, yeah, that's the whole thing. When they get the food on the wok, the cat, they throw gasoline on that motherfucker, the thing blows up. They start yelling, "Atao, atao, papi, pa."
Do they ever get mad at you for just staring at them? Are you like mean mugging them?
I'm fucking amazed by them. Listen, if I go to how many restaurants you go to there, a la fresco, whatever the fuck, where the kitchen's wide open and the chef, I would never work at one of those places.
No?
Like if I was a chef, listen, this is what I need is a bunch of fucking jerk-offs looking at me. Go fuck yourself. El Nido has 3 tables for VIPs that you just look in the kitchen.
Yeah, they have tables in the kitchens at some restaurants.
No, I'm not doing that. I got to perform like a seal now. It's hard enough I got to cook. Now I got to have 3 idiots like, looking at me with a fucking glass of whatever the fuck they're holding. I forgot it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. What a fucking fucked up holiday.
You didn't like Cinco de Mayo?
Well, it's like a bullshit holiday because it doesn't. Even Mexicans don't do it. It's for white people to drink margaritas. Like right now, if you go anywhere on Route 22, any of those Mexican explosion, that's what you're gonna see. A bunch of white girls about to get raped. You know what I'm saying? With that fucking tequila and shit, letting themselves off. Somebody slips a roofie with a tequila, you're done. You wake up, what happened? Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. You dumb fuck. You should have stayed home.
It is kind of amazing how like there's so many holidays that if you boil them down, or just people want to get fucked up.
But you don't know. You only know 1 year when you puke on that holiday. When you puke on Cinco de Mayo and you wake up the next morning, you're like, what? I went to a bar. There was no Mexicans there. There was not one Mexican jumping up and down. The only Mexican was the busboy. And they treated him like shit. They were whipping him the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, and like, what about like St. Patrick's Day? Isn't that really not like? Do Irish people really care about that?
Yeah, but listen, you don't want to entangle the Irish.
What happens with the Irish?
Alone. Just leave them alone. It's that day. St. Patrick is Italian, right? That's how fucked up it is. So just don't worry about it. If they offer you a drink, you take it. Like Mother's Day is bullshit. It just makes me sentimental. I go, what the fuck? Mother's Day is every day.
Right.
In your world, Mother's Day is every fucking day. Calling them, thinking about them, whatever. Right?
You'd hope so.
And then Father's Day, that's the worst. That's the worst of all the fucking holidays.
You don't like it?
No. Like, I fight hard every day for that little fucking munchkin.
So what? And you don't want? I don't know. It's not nice.
What are we gonna do? Go to a park, look around.
You get to grill.
Happy Father's Day. Let's go eat. There's nothing there. It's a homemade holiday.
That's true.
You know, it's like I think they're gonna change a bunch of holidays back. Like they're gonna bring back Columbus Day and something else and something else. No more Androgynous Day. That shit got cut out. That's it.
There's one change that I saw that I wanted to get your opinion on.
Which is
They're opening Alcatraz.
okay.
Let's just say they do. Could you imagine, like, being sent there? That's fucked up.
After the guy mugs you, well, they'll send him there. How's that?
Let's hope. Well, yeah, fuck him.
Have you been to Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Me too. I've been like 2 times. Tremendous. You take the fucking boat out there. I don't think people would survive out there now.
Yeah.
I think it's been a big difference in weather, climate. That's a cold motherfucker out there.
Probably.
I'm going to repeat it. That's a cold motherfucker out there. I'm going to repeat it. That's a cold motherfucker. September, you go to those stadiums, you freeze. I can't even think about October when Barry Bonds was hitting those home runs into the ocean, whatever the fuck.
Right.
Those games were fucking, you freeze to death. You would see those people out there like freezing.
I mean, it's California. I knew it was a little colder. I didn't know it was that cold. Do you think it's...
Dog, I remember I went up there with Felicia. I left Burbank Airport. It was 100 degrees. I had a white T-shirt on. And I landed in San Francisco, and I had to stop in Fisherman's Wharf and get one of those Welcome to San Francisco sweatshirts. In July, it was fucking 60 and freezing because that wind comes off that ocean blazing. Blazing.
Yeah.
Remember, so what's the writer? What's the famous writer? The coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Yeah, the coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
And
Mark Twain. There you go. So Alcatraz is a prison unless they reheat it. You know, it's so out-functioned now.
Yeah, no, they couldn't put people there now.
Yeah, but it doesn't, listen, here's what the purpose of a prison is punishment.
Right.
It's not for you to go to a vacation or anything like that. That's the real purpose of a fucking prison. And to try to get rehabilitated, which they don't give a fuck about. They think putting you in a hole with no windows is going to rehabilitate you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, what's that Colorado Supermax? You don't even see sunlight there.
Really?
That's under the fucking ground. They built it in.
Oh, shit.
So it's like 2 or 3 floors in.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I wish we had all this shit used so we could show people. But all that shit was a prison that was built down. So it's like either 2 or 3 floors. That's where America's worst are at. All the terrorists, all the people, that's where they put them. You're not ever going to see fucking daylight again.
They might like Alcatraz then.
Ooh.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Like to go from in the ground? I didn't know it was in the ground. I'm not even trying to be funny.
No. I'm not talking about Alcatraz. I'm talking about the one in Colorado.
Right.
Supermax, whatever the fuck. And then you're going to open up Alcatraz, which again, it doesn't pertain to me because I'm not planning on doing any crimes.
Of course not.
There's 2 or 3 I'd like to do. I'd like to do them.
That's all. I would have thought it'd be way more.
That's it. So if they open it, listen, prison in this country is a business.
Uh-huh.
There's no end of topic to it. There's maybe 3 people who'll tell you that, yeah, we could do it and people could get better. No, it's not. It's just a business. They open up halfway houses, prisons. You know, it's a business. So, yeah, we got more criminals, so you might as well open up more prisons.
I can't imagine. Like, to be in Alcatraz just seemed extra scary. I didn't...
It's 24 hours.
Because, like, no one's ever escaped.
Well, they did. Clint Eastwood escaped.
I apologize.
Nobody caught that dude. Nobody found the body. They just found the shackles years later. Okay, the sharks could have fucking ate him, but that dude was never found. So let's just say he didn't really escape. He tried.
Right. A bunch of people. I think it was like 12 or 14. I think I read today.
And nobody.
No, only that one guy who like they didn't find.
They didn't find.
But it's I don't know. But like the amount of money it would cost to rebuild it. Like like you just said, prison is a business. Do you think we should be spending like our money on like building. I don't know. That seems fucked up.
I mean, who we're gonna throw in there? Homeless people?
I guess.
And give them their own island, homeless island out there. Send the migrants out there with them. You see, today they didn't have the sweatshirt on. Today they had the camouflage hat. I saw like 3 of them walking around with the camouflage hat. My favorite migrants. But no, all jokes aside, listen. It's like anything else. If you build it, they'll come.
Right. Yeah.
You build Alcatraz, rebuild it. I don't know what it's going to cost. I'm not a construction. This is the first I heard about this.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, listen. Keep opening them up, and there's a bunch of other prisons that are fucking shut down. Maybe Ratty. Listen, it's a prison. It's not supposed to be the Four Seasons. It's fucking prison. Yeah, you got your little Lompoc for the Italians up there in Northern California. They go up there and learn how to play tennis and ride horses. You got the one on the East Coast. I forget what it is. You got prison camps that are fucking pretty nice, but you've earned your time. You've paid for an attorney. You know what I'm saying? You maintain him. You covered your bills. Now it's time to celebrate a little bit. You go up to Lompoc. That's where all the pimps go. But not everybody's going to get to go up there.
Right.
You know? So, you know me, dog. I ain't planning on going back to jail. But
fuck no.
So I don't think. And then you have the one in Cuba that they're using.
Oh, Guantanamo.
Guantanamo. Aren't they using Guantanamo, too? What's that?
Just for them, for the migrants. Not the trace too.
Oh, it's just for migrants?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
But why are we building? See, again, I don't want to get into politics, but why are we building a jail to put migrants in there? Send them back. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense. See, when you're like let's say I didn't have paperwork and I came from Cuba 14 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I do something wrong, anything. I throw a wrapper on the floor. If a cop pulls me over and takes me down, it's a whatever violation. They could take you back to Cuba.
Damn. Okay.
If you get in trouble here, not throwing a piece of wrapper on the floor, but you know what I'm saying. Like if I commit a heavy-duty crime and they take me down to immigration, they could pull me out of here. And infidels, those people are going to just shoot me. That's all they do. They just shoot you. You're a traitor to the country. You came here. You left on a raft.
Oh, if they send you back to Cuba?
Yeah, if they send you back to Cuba, they just shoot you. And everybody knows that. That's why they have all these fucking people trying to get human rights violations down there. There's tons of them, and they don't give a fuck. They're a communist country. You think their prisons have TVs and remote controls, and they give you 3 eggs for breakfast, and it's club fed? You think that's what they got down there?
No.
Dog, it's brutal. There's no air conditioner. That island gets hot. Power goes out. There was a jail that they would just make them walk around naked. Can you imagine that? Being in a prison with men naked. And there's a hole in the floor, and that's where you shit and piss. Good luck getting to that fucking hole.
Especially where I am now. Like I can't. If you grew up there, like I don't know. If you grew up there, is it less crazy, or is it just as crazy?
If you grew up in Cuba,
yeah.
Well, half the people in a Cuban prison aren't there because they're real criminals. It's because they broke a political policy.
They're putting people like that in that kind of prison.
Okay.
I thought this was like Supermax.
Well, no. They have a couple prisons in Cuba. They have many detention centers and shit like that. But in every province, as they call them, they probably have a prison, right?
Okay.
But if you don't go to school, like I forget what the rules were. If you didn't go to work like 3 days in a row, they put you in jail. They do a ton of shit to you that we don't know about, or some of us do, but they do. But I know when I met people 40 years ago that were just getting out of Cuba for Mariel, it was brutal. On Saturdays and Sundays, you had to go to a meeting place, and Fidel spoke for 8 to 10 hours. And you have to stand there in the heat, and there's people watching in the audiences to see if you're falling asleep. You have to clap after everything he said. You had to do all that shit. If people saw you not clapping, they come over, get you, and throw you in fucking jail, give you a beating. It's fucking brutal. And to think that we're 90 miles from that, and it's been close to 60 years, 70 years, 60 years that nobody has done shit.
Right. I mean, and that's like it's a hard question because I don't want to get political either. But like there has to be some fine line. Like you were an immigrant. Like so like, you understand where these people are coming from. Like a lot of people are in fucked up situations, and like that's kind of what America was built on. But it obviously went like a little like a lot too far.
It's really weird how I feel about all that stuff. When I first moved to Jersey, a couple miles away is the Club 35.
Okay.
35 Triple X. It's a club that my friends owned, and it's just a strip club that's buck wild. It's buck wild in there. But the first time I went in there to see him, he said to me, all those girls over there are Cuban. So after a couple minutes, one of them will always come up to you and talk to you, and I started talking to one that was young and nice. She was about 25, and I'm looking at this girl, and she's beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful on these streets. If you dressed her up and shaved her eyebrows and, got her tightened up, she's a fucking knockout. She was blonde. She was funny. And, I would give her like $30. Just sit here, talk to me. And I would ask her creepy questions about Cuba. And she would wait for me some nights. She'd go, it's Wednesday. You're going to come. Like the whole thing. I liked it. I don't know. Ever since the club closed down, I don't know what those fucking people are doing now. But I would talk to her, man. And it would make me really fucking sad.
Why?
That place is still doing that. Like these people get on now you could leave. Now if you do the paperwork, you could leave, but you got to leave somebody down there. Like this girl had her mother down there. Her father lived in Miami, but her mother was down there. And she was taking trips once a month to go down there. That's why she stripped. But they're hookers. But they've been hookers since they were 14.
In Cuba?
14, 13, they're out there for the tourists and all these fucking animals that go down there to fuck 14-year-old hookers.
I didn't know that about
And then
Cuba.
these girls come up here and they're buck wild. Cuban chicks, when they go off the rails, they're buck wild. They'll say shit to you that you're like, oh my God. Like she was talking about sucking my ball through my asshole and sucking the true sperm out of it. And I'm like, why are you talking about it? This ain't going to happen. They're on a different fucking level. And I would talk to them, how long have you been doing this for? Since I was 14. Sometimes I'd be sitting there watching a game and she'd come over like nothing and go, come on, go have a good time. Go get your dick sucked. Get any one of these chicks to suck your dick. I mean, it was fucking insane how that's their mentality. But I would ask them about like different things, the food. And man, it's not good. It's not good.
What happened?
Just they don't have no meat.
Really?
You get like a laundry list every month of shit. 3 cans of ginger ale, 8 eggs, but you got 30 days. You eat egg, we eat 2 eggs a day, right?
At least
30 days. That's 60 eggs. They get 8 eggs for 4 people for a month. They could probably get like 2 cups of coffee for a month. You got to keep reusing the filter and figure out. They call it white coffee. That's what they call it in Cuba. White coffee now or some shit. They don't even have the coffee no more. The soil where all the fucking, those great tobaccos were grown, that soil has been abused. There's no good soil left. They've been banking on that soil since fucking 1920. It's 2025. That soil is fucking, that's why they're coming from the Dominican Republic, are they not? There's, like, Dominican cigars are big.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
That's, they got a grid that hasn't been built. That's been, I think a pirate built it, the electrical grid. Every time there's a storm, they lose power for 3 or 4 days.
And it's still a communist country?
Still a communist country, but then on the other side of that, again, I'm talking hypocrisy because my cousins are there.
Okay.
My cousins belong to a national Cuban band. And guess what? They don't suffer. They don't suffer. They have beautiful homes, swimming pools. They get great money. My cousin performs every night. I'm not talking shit about her. I'm just telling you the realities of that fucking communist country. These people, they barely eat. They got no shoes. You see the cars in Cuba? Fucking a Cuban could fucking fix a car up, dog.
Right, they're all like 70-year-old cars, right?
Yeah, 70-year-old fucking cars. And they still got them on the road with duct tape and elbow grease.
And I just don't know. Our problem is they're a communist country, like, so we don't let anything go in. Is that the deal?
We have an embargo. We have an embargo, so nothing American could go in there. We can't help them. We can't do anything. So they would maintain for years off of Russia. And then Russia went broke, and then they cut them off. So I think the only thing Cuban has is sugar. Yeah. They trade, but not sufficient. And the government takes all the big packages. You know what I'm saying? They just give you little buds.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but then again, listen, we could sit here and talk about Cuba. There's places in Africa that are like that. I mean, listen, man, we goof around a lot and all that, but what's Palestine look like? You know, think about all these places now on earth. Think about what our fucking freedoms are. How we get up and go get a hot dog. We get up and fucking go smoke pot or something like that. And then there's these fucking people and then you have to think about how lucky was I that God let me be born in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Like, did you ever think about it? You could have been born in Africa with flies on you and people coming up to you with a dish in their mouth trying to talk to you and shit. And you're like, I don't know what to think. And I'm not saying that's bad. They might be looking at us.
Yeah.
Go and look at those billy goats in America with everything. But you ever think of that? That's when it really gets scary, when you're like, how lucky am I that I wasn't born during fucking, in India during the fucking, the cow scare of 1922 or whatever the fuck it is. You guys don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
You have to at times go, why was I so lucky that I was born in this country instead of Switzerland or fucking somewhere that's not kosher, where you see people like, you ever see that late night commercial and all those people have the fucked up lips and you got to send them money,
The cleft palate or whatever.
Yeah, palate. How come we weren't born there? How lucky or what? So when you start thinking about that, you go, you know what? I got to do something with my fucking life.
Yeah. We're very lucky.
So it's pretty fucking interesting. Let's take a breather. We're going to talk to you about a couple things today. DraftKings, Nick, Blue Chew. You know how we do it. We'll be back. Hey, Uncle Joey here. Listen, I'm trying to class up my life, and that includes nicotine pouches. Nick is the best, so that's what Uncle Joey's going to use. Let me tell you something. These pouches are made with natural coconut fiber instead of wood pulp, and the flavors are amazing. Right now, I'm going to pop my favorite over here. This little raspberry lemonade is tremendous. My favorite. Listen, they got a bunch of flavors and nicotine strengths to choose from. So the world is your oyster. They even have a 0 milligram option available this month, so you can dial in the perfect experience. Listen to me. It's time to upgrade your nicotine pouches with Nick, just like I did. Right now, today, my listeners, the church family, get 35% off when you order through my exclusive link at nykdpouches.com/church, CHURCH. You can use the code up to 3 times. 3 times. Don't wait. Get 35% off right now on nykdpouches.com/church. And check out the church bundle with my favorite flavors. That's nykdpouches.com/church. NYKD products are only for adults of legal age, you little young hooligans. And every order is age verified, so don't even try it. This product contains nicotine. And warning, it's an addictive chemical. But listen, get down with Nick, Jack. Yo, Uncle Joey's here, and UFC 315 is almost here. I almost made that like a little rhyme. We got 2 big title fights with Muhammad versus Della Maddalena and Valentin Shevchenko versus Marion Fioret. It's going to be a good time, so you better get those bets in with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the UFC. If you're brand new to DraftKings, here's something big. New customers can bet $5 and get $200. Bang, bang, and bonus bets. That's insane. But we got it going on over at DraftKings. Where else can you get $200 to bet out of nowhere? That's right. Do you want to sit on the sidelines, or you want to get in on the right there, under the action? Hear the punches, the kicks. DraftKings got over. DraftKings got how they're going to win. TKO, decision, or a knockout, or submission. It's tremendous. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Pressing code JOEY, Joey, to get it on the UFC 315 action. That's code Joey for new customers. New customers to score 200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings, where the crown is yours. Ha 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 ha.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
We're back, bitches. Anyway, Lee Syatt is fucking done because he took a week off. He went to training. Everything was good.
I took a week
He
off.
went up there with his girlfriend. That means they're on 5 milligram edibles and the whole thing. And then
Do I ever get to defend myself?
then
No,
his
it's not
mother's
a week
surprise
off.
party. He
It's
couldn't eat.
400 milligrams.
Yeah, but that's why.
Yeah,
'cause
but what do you mean that's
we
why?
gotta shock the fucking system. You took 10 days off. Didn't even bring an edible up there with you. Dicked around for 2 fucking weeks. You know, now you want to tell me, I know what I'll talk about. My mother's 70. Listen, leave me alone, all right? You ate Puerto Rican food at some white people's house.
No, Puerto Rican food was really
they're
good.
white Puerto Rican.
But yeah,
trust me.
dude, if anyone had 400 milligrams, people come up to me and they tell me, like, I've had doctors come up to me and be like, we're surprised, like, you're okay.
Oh, tell them to go fuck themselves. They're all pussies, dude, these fucking doctors. They're a bunch of fucking pussies. They don't know dick about dick.
They know something.
I'm surprised you're still alive. If they knew so much, how come when I took the 800 milligrams in the hospital and my heart rate was up above the moon, how come they couldn't figure it out, okay?
Because they don't think people
And
are
they
going to
looked in
dose
my eyes
themselves
for
with
like
edibles
10
in
minutes.
the
They were looking
hospital.
in my eyes. They had lights in there. I'm like, you find the fucking helmet, you fuck. And they couldn't find it. So don't believe a doctor. They don't know dick about the THC world. I've been involved in the THC. I'm 62 years old. You got to, at this point, you got to say, he's been doing something for 50 fucking years. Because 12 is usually the starting point. I've been in this shit for 50 years. Nobody's died. Nobody's OD'd. Nope. Well, there's a couple people who have become retarded. But God loves them too. You know what I'm saying? God loves the retards too, and I'm one of them. I know it's affected me, but fuck, you're not going to come to me with some Chinese story about reefer. Maybe anything else or pills or whatever. Not reefer. I've been living proof, and all across the country. All across the country, from Thai weed in 83 here, all the way over there to the shit from the Golden Triangle before it was even the Golden Triangle.
What's the Golden Triangle?
I'm not going to tell you. It's those 4 cities, like up in Northern California by Humboldt and the other ones, and they grow weed up there.
Okay.
It looked like fucking coke in the 80s. That's how many white powders was in the fucking bag. So now people are going to come tell me about THC. I don't fucking think so. That's why when I go to weed stores, I just get aggravated. When people tell me that, oh, it's 29%, but you got terpenes. Listen, these terpenes don't do nothing. I need torpedoes, not terpenes. Terpenes are for faggots. I need torpedoes to shoot in my fucking brain. You know, dog, we don't even get high on 29, 30% weed. I don't.
No.
I got to put it up there and add macukia juice to it and fucking, we've worked hard for this tolerance, and I'm fucking proud of it. So fuck you and fuck them. And fuck the doctor, too, who's going to tell you. I hate when people, listen, you're not going to tell me that you got a license to smoke weed because your foot hurts. Listen, I'm too old. I'm too old. Just look me in the eye and go, listen, I like getting fucking high. Okay, then. Don't tell me you get high. Not you. I'm not. You
No,
look
I know.
at me like I'm accusing you. I'm not accusing you. You're a good egg. What I'm saying is that fucking, people want to right away, well, he's been smoking pot. I'm sick and tired of people blaming everything on fucking drugs. You know, and maybe you were a retard when you started and you shouldn't have done drugs. Did you ever think of that? Because I know that was my problem. I wasn't ready for drugs, but I indulged in them and then went deep. And I wasn't ready for that. It broke me. And somewhere I made it back. I don't know where the fuck I made it back. I'm not all there, but I'm not fucked up either, hearing things. I live a very normal life. It's not like I'm fucking, what do I care? If the weed keeps my powder dry, so be it. You have to figure out in life what keeps your powder dry. For some people, it's reading a book. For some people, it's jumping off a fucking building. For some people, it's getting their dick sucked. And for some people, like me, I'm very content when I get smoke weed at night. Very content. Very content.
And is it something you see yourself doing for the rest of your life?
Fuck yeah. Till I'm in that fucking recovery room with the ear cancer and the fucking, you can't smoke in here, the oxygen. Go fuck yourself. I'm blowing the whole place up. Yeah, I'm blowing the whole fucking place up. I'm not going silent at night. I'm Uncle Joey, bitch. Speaking of which, we've discussed this person on the show again over the last couple months because it's my entertainment right now. I don't have much entertainment, but my form of entertainment is to torture certain people. I've been waiting 8 months to torture this girl, and she finally gave me the answer. This morning, I wake up at Monday morning like I do every fucking Monday, 6:15, and I just picked up my phone. I have my Whoop on there for sleep, so I usually do that when I'm waiting for the coffee to brew. I hit the Whoop button, and it tells me how hours I slept, how many times I woke up in the middle of the night. And usually, because I don't do drugs anymore, I don't have anybody calling me late at night. Every once in a while, I got somebody from California. There's a guy that's a writer that hits me up, but he fucking forgets. Like, I get the text message at 3 in the morning. I'm like, this guy's and he's from New York. That's what really burns me up. And he still texts me at 12 o'clock thinking it's 9 here. That's how retarded he is. So I got to hit him up every once in a while and go, what the fuck, how? You know, so this morning I woke up to 3 texts, and one of them was from this crazy girl. And I opened it up, and she goes, good morning. I just want to let you know I went to see a palm reader, one of those people, and he said that you should be in my life. And he told me, or she told me, that I'm from a different planet. And I always knew that I was from a different planet, but then I went home and told my mother, and she said that she's honored that that planet let her raise this girl. Now,
Hold on.
dog, I don't know what this is. So I put the fucking phone down. I get my glass of water with 22 ice cubes. I drink like 3 glasses of water. I go outside. It was raining this morning, but I still went outside. I had a hooded sweatshirt. So I went outside. I thank God for giving me another day. I'm thankful for what I got and for what I don't got. And then I deal with the world. And after I finish that cup of coffee, I deal with the world. I didn't even deal with it then. I went downstairs and I sprayed the shit in my lungs and fucking read Yahoo. There was something I wanted to see if Houston won last night. I was looking through all that. Then I finally went out, I smoked, and I came in, I go, now I'm ready to look at this fucking text message. Because sometimes I think I can't read. Sometimes I look at text messages and I don't even know who sent them. Like sometimes I can't see that. It's dark in my room when I get up, and then I just go to the bathroom, pee, put my sweats on. So I look at this message again. I got a message from a buddy of mine and some other lunatic, and I look at her message. This is the one I wanted to see again. And again, I read, I went to see a hand reader, whatever the fuck, and he says that we should stay friends and that fucking I'm from another planet, and I always knew I was from another planet. Something just crazy talk. I had to put my glasses to actually look at it. And that she told her mother, and the mother said she's honored that the planet gave her to raise. And I'm like, wow, this is fucked up. I didn't even answer it. I just erased it because it was too heavy in the morning. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that heavy in the morning. Remember, I got a 12-year-old, and she's going to come down the stairs any minute with some fucking nonsense. And I sit there and take it. You know, I'm to that point where I just turn the chair around and sit there and watch her just spiel about something that I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, but that's...
But then I thought about it throughout the day, and I'm like, this is my hook to torture her. I get like one of those lights that people put up in front of those clubs in front of New York. You know what I'm saying? When you pull up in your limo and the light's going around.
Right.
We'll put one of those things in front of her house, like 50 yards, like a beam of light that just shines through her window when she's watching TV. And we'll set her up like that, little by little. Leave like Martian shit on her car or something.
You're going to, she's going to go nuts.
So who cares? She's already nuts. If somebody goes to a palm reader, like if I went to a palm reader as a goof and this motherfucker told me that I was from another planet,
how do you feel?
what would I do?
Yeah.
I'd tip him and walk out of there. I don't know. I don't fucking know, but I wouldn't believe it, you know. I mean, I don't even want to get into that because then the fucking conspiracy people come after me. But it's just fucking weird what's happening in America today. It really gets. Grab the water. It's okay. Did you see that? He just had his hand up like Chiller Theater. Remember? He had that little Jew hoof up, like he was scared. He couldn't even know what a. This is 400 million, and I ate like 6. This motherfucker.
I didn't see you eat 6.
I ate 2 here with you, and I ate 1 on the way up, and I smoked a blunt on the way up because it was bumper to bumper traffic, and I couldn't see. So I said, "Fuck it. If you're walking on ice, you might as well dance. If you're not gonna see with all this rain, I might as well." I had this half a blunt left, dog. I smoked it yesterday at my daughter's game. On the way to the game, because I was running late, I was fucked up. My wife went and got McDonald's for everybody. I killed that shit. And then me and her were both sick last night. We had stomach aches. I had like 6 of those McNuggets and some fries and a Dr. Pibb, and I was fucking fucked up. Mr. Pibb, whatever, Dr. Pepper, I don't even know no more. What happened, Lee? You're not going to give me the hand? He had the hoof. Who is right? Yeah, I told you. We ain't fucking around here no more. We're adults now. You know what I'm saying? The church in L.A. was something different. You took 2-3 years off. And I told you, we're going to kick it back up again. But then you started fucking around with those edibles from New Hampshire and the faggy bagels and the whole fucking deal. And then now this is why you like this. You could eat 400 and fucking do backflips when I met you.
No, first of all, no, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. Now you eat 400. Look at you. You're not even going to remember the score of the Celtic-Knick game tonight. That's how fucked up you are, cocksucker.
It's not going to be good.
No, but it's okay. You need this once in a while. You were too much of a...
What do you mean?
Last week you had a faggy week. That's bullshit. Work, a surprise party for mom. Come on. We got to pick it up a little bit. You got to tell me about some sex clubs. I got to have
Sex clubs?
I got to have Eric come back here and take you for some sex club. That's what you need.
I don't want to go to the sex club, but I'd love to see
You
Eric.
need something. You need something because you're too,
There was one...
You live in the city, you eat a bagel in New Hampshire. I've never seen anything like this. What?
There was a sex club that opened up in Connecticut right next to a church they just found.
Okay, did you join?
No.
Then why are you bombing me for? Did you bring me a coupon so you could call them up and harass them?
No, I think they're closing it because it's like right next to a church.
Oh, well, I don't understand. They work from strength because if you want freaks, go to a church. That's where all the all those people that pray to God, they're the ones that fucking fuck little hookers on Tuesday nights after bingo and all that shit. They go down there and fuck a black chick even though they tell their wife they're racist,
Right.
That's what Christians and Catholics do. They're disgusting people. So a fucking hooker house next to a church would be the perfect fucking thing.
It wasn't a hooker house, but yeah.
But anyway, I'm thinking of taking this girl like an Eddie Bravo grounds.
Oh my God.
Like running an all assault phone, video, tap into a house, make little fucking woo, like make those noises, outside the window.
Isn't she going to watch this?
Huh?
Isn't she going to hear this?
What, she what?
Wouldn't she hear this?
No, she don't watch this. She's too stupid. She wouldn't even put this on, even though that, she's too stupid.
How long do you think this assault will take?
Right now, it's May 6th. By the time I get the wheels going with some torches, because you can't just hit them with one torture. You got to hit them with 3 in a row, like something in the car, like they get like a beam of light in the car, and that's easy. That's easy. That's around the corner. I don't know where she lives. That's the problem I have. That's the only thing. I got to follow her home one night, my wife's car or something, and fucking, yeah.
It's so secretive. It's my wife's car.
I just got to, when somebody tells me that they're from another planet, now we got to work this. We got to put like a little, like the hat Norton wore when he thought he was Captain Video, like one of those hats, the Space Rangers, the space hats that you put on.
Right.
We should put one on her car just to let her know we're coming for you or whatever. Well, I got to watch that movie with the Martians and the old people. What's that movie when the Martians come to the old folks' home and they get all that energy to fucking swim?
I don't know.
Come on. None of you motherfuckers ever saw that movie? One of the greatest movies of all time.
I know the people that were in. I don't remember the name
Yeah, they're old people, and they're at an old folks' home, and Martians came and put the eggs in their swimming pool. So if you swam in the fucking pool, you got the strength of the Martians. And these guys were 60, 70, fucking breakdancing. That's right. I did see it at your house. That's right. With Wilford Brimley and the guy from 48 Hours. The old guy from 48 Hours. He's in
Is it Cocoon?
Cocoon. Cocoon is a badass fucking movie. So I could put something like that. I gotta watch Cocoon to see how the Martians attack. Maybe War of the Worlds. But everybody thinks they come in satellites and shit. So I gotta work it differently. We gotta hit her from a different perspective.
Or you could just leave her alone and hope she goes and tells someone else about this stuff.
Nah, it's too much fun. We gotta push her over the hill. One time we got just a little push over the hill to make her believe she's a Martian.
Oh my God.
That's what we need to do. I need to make her believe that she's really from another planet. And then she'll fucking listen, I don't need to do anything. I could just move on, you're right. But come on. I haven't had that type of fun since Eddie Bravo with the CIA. You know what I'm saying? When I told Eddie about the Joe is in the CIA, that was my best work up to date. Or when I used to call you and tell you not to pick up the phone because the cops were going to call you, don't say a word,
Yeah.
and I'd hang up on you. Same thing. They're all done to, like, I'll go to a house and steal one of her shoes. Like, right, you break in a house and steal all her shoes, but only the right one.
Oh my God. That's
And leave a note.
diabolical.
Leave a note. The Martians only dance on one foot. See, I'm thinking already. This is what I need. I need a little group here to help me, and we can fucking do this correctly. Push her over the top. She leaves the state.
And
She
I was
moves
just
to New
asking,
Mexico and waits for Martians.
is that the goal? Like the goal is to get her to leave?
I have no goals anymore. I'm an old man. I just want to giggle, smoke dope, and it's fucking insane how Friday night. I didn't want to tell you guys. I was really upset. I told my wife when she got home Friday night. I told her that right to her face. I go, I did this, I did that. I went to the weed store. I did a couple things, and she go, why didn't you? Because they went to see a play Friday night, and she goes, why didn't you go out? Why didn't you? And I'm like, I sat there all night thinking about what I was going to do. And then I said, you know what? I got Patreon, like Patreon money that I never spent.
Mm-hmm.
I go, maybe I'll cash it out and go to a strip club and just throw a bunch of singles up in the air. Right? Like, I even thought of that. And I'm like, nah. And I was thinking about maybe I'll go up north. Maybe I'll just walk into a disco. I was thinking about going to that fight. Now I kicked myself in the ass. You know, was at that fight at Times Square? Roberto Duran. We fucked up. Mike Tyson was there, Roberto Duran. I would have died just sitting. Because there were VIP seats. I would have just sat next to Roberto Duran and picked his fucking mind all night. He loves talking Spanish, whatever he could remember of it. Huh? Garcia lost. Yeah, I knew that. What do you think? It's fucking, that was Monday, cocksucker. You don't think even a bird by now came over and told me, hey, Garcia lost. But, I just felt bad. I'm like, I could see, like, weekends, I used to lose my mind. Like when I robbed a lady downstairs or a lady upstairs from me, it was a Sunday. Because I get bored on the weekends. I don't listen. I don't eat on a Wednesday. It don't bother me. I don't smoke pot on a Wednesday. It don't bother me. But on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you got to be doing something. You got to smoke some dope and eat some food. And that's when I would just rob you. Like, by Friday, I did my worst crimes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I just didn't even have the patience. Like, enough with this shit. I'm eating a steak. I'm getting the Chinese Szechuan beef. And all I wanted was Szechuan beef, pork fried rice, an egg roll, and a $20 bag of reefer. I don't ask for much. I could see if I was saying, well, I want to go to Club Venetian and walk in with a helicopter. No, I didn't want all that shit. I just wanted shredded beef from that Chinese restaurant in Fort Lee, pork fried rice, an egg roll, a little wonton soup with some noodles, and I'd walk across the bridge. How's that be? I'd walk across the bridge to save on bus money and burn the calories I ate from that fucking Chinese food. But after a while, and this Friday it hit me. Like when my wife came home, I was this close to crying and going, what type of man That's 60. And I told her, I got to go to that fucking Bourbon Street and throw singles up in the air. That money's not going anywhere. It's just single money. I could just throw it up in the air, like $1,800, like, and just go, woo, and make believe I'm a big shot. I'm like, no. Why would I want to do that? I mean, nothing seemed good.
There's nothing like, what about, no trip you'd like to take?
Know what?
A trip?
On a Friday night at 8 o'clock or at 7:30 at night, there's no fucking trips. I'm talking about immediate. What can I do to get my fucking whistle hot and to keep my powder dry on a Friday night? There was really nothing. I mean, I'm not going to one of those Jersey restaurants with the chubby chick with smoke around her and she's doing some belly dance routine and they got the John Wick music when they shot the Italian chick. Oh, in the background. I don't want to see that shit. Like, what's her name? Lori? What's the chick from North Bergen that goes out every weekend with the hairpiece? She's got the fucking hairpiece and the whole thing. And she
Sure,
goes
she's
to
loving this conversation.
Yeah, they go to some club in like Teaneck, and there's always that chubby Arab dancing. I don't want to see no chick dancing with her stomach out when I'm trying to eat fucking food. And they got that creepy John Wick music in the back, and all these New Jersey people that are fucking basically white trash are sitting there making believe. And there's a bunch of mokes walking around with giant shirts on a Friday night with hats, jet hats, and tattoos. And I'm like, nobody's getting pussy in that place. Look at the shape of that fucking place. Ain't nobody getting a fucking piece of tart in there.
No.
So I was like, when Terry got home, she goes, you didn't do nothing. I go, I went out for a ride. I did this. You know, I couldn't get myself. There's some days, bro, I love to eat at a restaurant. You guys know me. I fucking love it. If I didn't have to eat at home, I'd be the happiest man in the world. But every time I go to a restaurant, it's drama now. Except when we go to our little restaurants. But even tonight, these motherfuckers got chicken noodle soup. What am I, 80? I'm 62. Fucking give me some love in there. But every time, like if you go to a good restaurant, it's what water do you want? Do you want a cocktail? Just give me the fucking food. Yeah, can I get a selfie? And you're like, you know what, man? I'm just trying to fucking eat my food, you know? So I don't even go out. Friday nights is a shitty night to go out anyway, by me. All the restaurants are packed. There's a wait list. Where you going? You want to go fight people? It's not even worth it. The food comes late. They don't come at all, you know. Yeah. What happened to my fucking steak? You wanted a steak? No. I'm sitting here because fucking, you know, Moses is making a comeback. You know. The fuck is wrong with people?
And it would be better to do it on a slower night because I went when it was busy and it was really loud, so it was like hard
Where?
to hear people in Boston.
Yeah, you went on Friday night to a surprise party.
Yeah.
With 80 people in the room that you don't know, you fucked. Anyway.
I'm just saying it's hard to hear, so we went on a
Sure,
slower
it's
night.
hard.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything as it is.
Right.
If you have a conversation with somebody, I can't hear you. I'm lost. So never mind music and John Wick music. Oh, whatever that shit they listen to. And I'm supposed to be impressed. Oh, I love this. You're from fucking Kearney. Okay? Knock it off. You're from Kearney. You've been sucking dick since you were 8. You know, and now you want to tell me about fucking, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I have no idea.
You don't need to have an idea, my brother. It's another week. What do you got for comedy this week?
This week I have a couple of shows. I have a show actually at a temple on the Lower East Side on Thursday.
Okay,
Which
bomb
is
alert.
hysterical.
Bomb alert. There's going to be
It's
3
gonna be
cops
so
out there and shit.
And then on the 9th, I'm going to be at Morristown at the Colonial Comedy Show.
What is that? That's not the dojo?
No, it's next to the dojo, or it's near to the dojo. It's cool. I got it vetted by Vic. It's cool.
Be burning bridges.
I'm not.
Making me nervous already.
I'll give him a call, but
Ali Akbar! Anyway, that's what you're going to hear outside your little Jew show Thursday night. Ali Akbar and a spitball.
But yeah. And then I will be with Josh Wolf in
You are?
Virginia at the end of the month.
That's the end of the month. Why are you confusing people?
Because you brought it up earlier.
Huh?
Because you brought it up
Oh.
earlier.
No,
then
May 17th is done, dog. We got next Thursday, we're at the dojo. Little
Cool.
pre-impromptu show. This Thursday, I'm going to stop by Alfred Robles on Thursday night. George will be gone. I'll be at the Stress Factory maybe Thursday night to see my brother Al. Wednesday, maybe the dojo. You know, I got to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'm slipping. I'm fucking slipping. Last week, it was just the stitches got loose. I started my court case last week on fucking Zoom. Listen, I don't know if you've ever been to court, but when you go to court on Zoom, that's a complete different fucking side. I don't know who I'm looking at. And the judge looked like me, but she was a woman with glasses on. And when she popped up on the screen, I'm looking at my wife going, these motherfuckers, that's a meme. That's a meme with me with glasses on. And the judge is like, hi, good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God she didn't hear me. Thank God.
What happened?
Because I'm like, she didn't move. She just came on the screen and was looking. I'm like, that motherfucker put up a meme of me with glasses and a blonde wig on. She had a bunch of wrinkly face like mine. I'm like, what's going on with this fucking woman? The next thing you know, she goes, hi, she wasn't really a judge. She was a mediator. So in L.A., you have to have a mediation first, a court-ordered mediation.
Okay.
And then it goes to trial June 30th.
Oh, shit.
I started trial June fucking 30th on Zoom. Every day after 5 o'clock. Because 5 o'clock is 2 o'clock back there. So June 30th at 2 o'clock, we're in court. And it's not criminal charges.
Right.
It's a civil suit against a weed company.
Right.
Like 4 of them for using my likeness. This motherfucker went off, Jack. He went off.
I don't know. I just don't know what I can ask. So
Ask with your little clammy
I don't know.
hand. What's the matter? God damn it! I'm gonna have to drop
so
you up at children's hospital.
You have to like sit in and you're gonna watch a trial go on.
It's not. It's. I don't know if they're doing jury. It's just a judge, and now we gotta settle on how much money I get. That's it.
Cool.
Hmm?
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rich. It's not like I'm gonna see a millionaire, but at least I make this guy fucking pay. You know, that was the most important thing. He gave me his word, the whole thing. Thank God I got an attorney, and he put it on contract. And then the guy tried to play a Louis L'Amour, and my attorney was like, "Nope, not this time, motherfucker." And it's heavy duty. Like he's got nowhere to go, because if he doesn't pay it, they take his license. And even if he doesn't pay it, then they go into the weed store and we sell weed and make a profit until we get our money, our $100K, whatever the fuck it is. And then there's the taxes and attorney fees. Like I said, this is why when people say to me, do you want to get into a weed business? I tell everybody no. It's not, I don't have the time. If I had the time, and if I knew what I was doing, like I had a scientist next to me that was growing the weed, and we just combined forces, I would be interested. But I'm not. And people, first of all, I hate when people ask me to go into business with them and they show up with like 25% weed. Obviously, you didn't listen. So you failed. You failed already.
Right.
I've been around 12 years preaching the same shit, smoking the same amount of weed. Anybody, except that idiot in Jersey City that gave us that fertilizer, 20 bags of 23%. You know, unless you didn't know, so I don't even want to do business with you because you didn't even take the time to study it, that my tolerance is off the chain. And you're showing up with that bad breath weed, 23%, that don't do nothing to fucking nobody. I got to give it away.
Right.
And they're all sort of saying, well, this stuff's going to kill you. Listen, this stuff ain't going to do a fucking thing to me. I'm up there. My tolerance is up there. You know, I was telling the chick at the weed store, when they gave me that RSO, first thing I put it on was the edibles that George gives me, the 2,500 milligram chocolate bar. They wanted me to put on a 5 milligram. I'm like, a 5 milligram doesn't even go in my mouth. Just out of principle, because I failed myself. So I would break them, and each piece would be $12.50, and I'd put that thing on it, and then I'd make like a s'mores crunch. I'd put another piece on it, and a fucking another layer, and I ate it one afternoon. Oh, my God. Was it a fucking mistake? It was a mistake and a half, but hey, I'm a big boy now.
But how's it a mistake? You like purposely made this sandwich. That's so, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
When you went to McDonald's and got the fish sandwich and you looked at it and said,
First of all,
okay, whatever, it's the same thing. I choose to edible myself to death and didn't think about it. You looked at a Whopper and said, okay, this is my third Whopper. This ain't going to do nothing to me. It's the same.
Dude, yeah. But I've never heard of an RSO sandwich. That's like what,
And Michael
8,000
Jackson tea.
milligrams?
Whatever it is, it is. C'est la vie. Life is, you can't walk on one leg. Pretty soon we're going to be dead, Lee. Did you ever think about that? Like, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm 62 and I got a bunch of life left to me.
So
I
why
have
do
a
you want to be
bunch of
fucked
life.
up?
Seriously, like I have a bunch of life left to me. I feel like having a party and hiring like 10 hookers and stabbing 8 of them and pulling their hairs and fucking and sucking and, but I can't. I'm a fucking old man. I can't. I have a hard on for 8 minutes and then it disappears for 2 hours. The chicks are sitting around biting their nails on my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
So, but
I got a lot of fucking things going on, and I feel good about it. I never thought that I would have, I'm lying to you if I tell you I have a lot of things. I have nothing going on. I have a podcast. I do a couple comedy shows. But I have a lot of things going on in the house, and I really like that. This is a whole new set of life for me. I always ask myself, what would I rather be doing? That's my game I play in my head. Would I rather be sitting here, or would I rather be somewhere blowing bottle rockets out of my asshole? That's the game. And what's worth it to me? I'm really happy at my house. I can't believe I tell you these guys. I remember when I would have friends and I would ask them, why do you leave the house? Bro, it gets boring in my house. You got everything in your house. You got a pool table, you got a TV, you got a VCR, This is back in like 2000, the 90s. It used to drive me crazy when people went out. And I used to always say, I can't wait to have a house. You'll never see my Cuban ass. And that's exactly what's happened.
why would we want to leave your house? It's everything you like, no matter what it is there.
I'm a lazy fuck in the sense that I could come up here and train jiu-jitsu. I won't. It's 2 hours out of my life that I don't have anymore. I don't have. And it's not like the old North Bergen that come up at 1 and there's 18 people on the street having sandwiches somewhere. It's not like that no more. But at the same time, I like everything about my house, though. I'm lazy.
That's
I
why I
want
was,
everything to be 10 minutes from my house, 15 minutes.
but you're not like that's where. We were talking about like the delivery. Like you don't do that. Like that's one level you don't, because there's people who don't leave the house at all. And
No. Listen, that's stupidity. Okay? That is stupidity. I'm talking about getting up at 7, reading, drinking coffee, writing a little bit. You have to go to work, whatever. You have to leave the fucking house, okay? Those are losers. Those people are fucking losers, okay? You got to wash your pussy every morning because those are the people that complain the most about life. And I'll tell you, you get in the fucking shower. I look at the contrast. I look at the difference. I think about 94 when I would wake up with not a dime in my pocket. Not a dime. Hungry, puking from the night before, did everything I did in coke, sold every CD I got. So before I get started, I got to walk to the hill and steal a Bruce Springsteen album and walk it to the store and sell it to get $12 so I could eat breakfast. Now it's a different scenario. Now I wake up and, okay, whatever. But every morning, the first sign of depression starts when you don't shower. That's number one. Get up, don't shower, walk around with a robe all day. Do that 3 days. It's like shoot heroin 3 days. You're hooked. So first thing I do after I drink that coffee is I wash my pussy. You open up that curtain and go, God, thank you for giving me a fucking another day. I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. Or I'm going to be stoner than I was yesterday, in my case. If you thought I was high yesterday, God, wait till you see me today. This Forrest Whitaker eye is going to be all the way down by 6:30. I give 0 fucks, Jack. But it's crazy. Like, then you do what you got to do. For me, listen, I always have a good day if I go to the gym. And if I have good numbers at the gym, my dick gets hard.
Good numbers in terms of what, like what your workout was?
Like I went to boxing today and my thing was 14.5. It's never been 14.5. And the year I've been there.
Oh, you're on your Whoop or something?
Yeah, my Whoop. It's just a strain went off just because I see the exercises now that get my heart going. So what I did was I wanted to get my heart at 175 and stay there.
Why is that?
Because that's what doubles. I should be at 150, but I want to improve my cardiac intake, so I go to 175 and keep it over 20 minutes. It's like a long pace, So that's what I did. That's my best day. I stop, I get a fucking freshly made juice. I go home, I take the garbage out, I do whatever errands my wife needs for me to do. Sometimes I gotta go food shopping. Sometimes I gotta go to fucking CVS and get 18. You know, I gotta do shit at the house too. That's not bad. I mean, after like 3 o'clock, if I go home and I'm like, Mercy's home, my wife is home, I'm home, the cat's home, and I got 2 bags of weed. Where we going? Just chicken and a biscuit upstairs. I got those cookies last week, old school chicken and a biscuit, and you put that cancer cheese on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should be getting a lump on my neck any fucking day now. Tremendous. It was so fucking good, George. You know, and that listen, you have a home, I have a computer there, I have 4 TVs, 5. You can watch TV anywhere you want. Old TVs, new. I got the TV I bought with Terry in 2001 in my bedroom. Fuck yeah, bro. That's the first TV we brought together. The fuck? You don't throw that shit out. That's the first thing we ever bought together. Took a year to get a new TV. $250. I went to one of those gigs up north. On the way back, I stopped at one of those outlets. The TV weighs 800 pounds. 8 people need to carry this fucking thing. But, dog, it still works. That motherfucker still works, and it still looks good. Yeah, you just can't get the other thing on it.
Sound?
No. I got fucking sound, you momo. The other thing, you know. What? Yeah, I can't get that. What is it called? Roku.
Oh, okay.
I can't get Roku on it, but I have Netflix on it, and I got HBO on it. Yeah, Netflix is on the remote, so. But I find comfort. I got a punching bag in my garage. I got kettlebells. I got a fucking thing that you connect music now, and it's louder than fuck. So I go in the garage at night. I hit the bag. Fucking Bob Lalingus just sent me a great book about Rodney Dangerfield. I went for like the 2nd chapter. I got to call him tomorrow and thank him. I'm getting back into reading, so it's different. I don't want to be around a lot of people. You know, still haven't been to New York to do comedy. It's been 5 fucking years.
Why not?
It's just that thing going over the bridge just scares me anymore. The tunnel, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll break the fucking. We could probably make it over there tonight and do Aaron's show, but you're in no shape.
No, I wonder why.
Look at the shape of you, cocksucker. But like I said, I got nothing this week. They're all guest spots if I do anything. I've been writing. I'm really excited about the 27th. I'm really excited about Philly on the 17th. Then July we'll figure out what the fuck they got. I'm trying to get a little bar by my house. Something close to my house. You know?
There has to be something.
It has to be like 20 minutes from my house, the most. And I could go to once a week, bring a comedian down, pay him, and do 30 minutes.
You know what would be cool? Like if there's a coffee shop or something that's closed, usually at night.
Yeah, but I want people to drink. I don't want people to drink coffee. What is this? What is this? I want people to feel loose. I want people to be able to get an appetizer if they want. I don't want this bar that's huge with like a hole in the wall so people could hear no. Like a side room in the back, like what you're telling me at your buddy's, Cafe Tivoli. I'm just not making the hour drive. I'm not making the hour drive. That's never going to happen.
Right.
So, yeah, dog, at least I'm honest. At least I'm fucking honest. That's why, if I'm going to make the hour drive, I might as well go to a comedy club. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's 10 minutes by my house. Somebody, like the Brass Rail has an upstairs. But then people got to go down those stairs and fall. And that's what scares me. Or you have to throw somebody out and they fall. Or my fat ass falls. You know, so this is why I want something that has a little back room, 85 people. It's nice. Give me a waiter or a waitress. Give them a limited appetizer. Let's do it right. Sound. And we could start building something little by little. But I don't want to do 800 seats. No. I don't want none of that shit. Just like what Willie Barcena had in Los Feliz. It was upstairs of a Mexican restaurant. And every Monday he had 20 people there that would go off and drink margaritas and tacos. And we did it every Monday. I would go up there and do it. 10 o'clock show. That's what I'm looking for. So if I could get my hand on something like that, that would take a big chunk of my responsibilities out. But I had a definite place to perform once a week. The hour, the 25 minutes, that shit ain't going to work. want something in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it, and that's that. It's been another interesting episode of the New Testament. I don't know what happened to Lee today. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you don't know what happened?
All I saw was
It's a
little claw
mystery to
hand.
you what happened?
All I saw was little
I have
claw
no
hand.
idea.
I have no idea.
You came in here. Here's 2 of these.
2 what?
The 200 ABX.
Yeah, because I told you we were gonna shock the system.
Why?
Because you've been fucking around going to surprise parties for 70-year-olds and shit, and eating with Jews that don't know nothing on a Saturday night.
I had a party for my mom and
and
her
eating
family.
bagels and shit. God damn it, from New Hampshire. This is it's just bad. It's just very bad. So we had to shock your system tonight. Hopefully when you get home tonight, you'll go down the stairs and get a nice, decent, real bagel to get you back on track. And that's it. I don't know what to tell you motherfuckers anymore. We will have 10 guests next week, and we'll be back. Lee gave you his... What do you give me the evil eye for?
I know.
You look like Netanyahu after the attack yesterday.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Netanyahu's going off again.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, that's it. They did something yesterday by the airport. So, he's giving them the hoochies, the moochies or something. Those motherfuckers. Until I bump into one of you hoochie motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Shooting down chips and shit. They're the same people that killed Tom Hanks in that movie, right?
It's the Hooties?
The one about the fucking, they stole the boat, the African with no teeth. Anyway, who gives a fuck? The New Testament will be back next week. We love you. Stay black. Hey, Uncle Joey here. Listen, every once in a while you need a little boost in the bedroom. Like me the other night. It was like 15 seconds and I blew a gasket. You know what I'm saying? Blue Chew is the OG brand offering chewable tablets for better sex, and it's now better than ever. Trust me when I'm telling you. Introducing Blue Chew Max, which combines the active ingredients of Viagra, Cialis into one powerful chewable. Ba-bam! Listen, you take one of these things, you put it in your wallet, you bump into a pigeon on the pond, and there you have it. You pop one of these pills, she asks you what it is, you tell her it's a breath mint, and then you go fucking bananas. Great sex is just a few clicks away. Sign up on their website, answer a few questions. It's very easy, all right? And if you're approved, you'll get your prescription in just days. The mailman delivers it, nobody knows nothing, not even your mother. Maybe you live with your grandmother in the basement because you're a mook, but you're a mook who slings dick. You know what I'm saying? Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for the church family on a Tuesday morning. You ready for this? Try your first month of Blue Chew for free when you press in promo code Joey. Joey, Joey. Ladies, if you're listening to this, go ahead. What do you got to tell her? Put 5 of those in your little purse. You go down the shore, you jump up and down with your men. They're a little lame. They're drinking cocktails. You blast them with some coffee, and you hit them with a Blue Chew. Forget about it. 12 minutes later, you're in the bedroom getting your hair pulled. You follow me? Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the show. And I want to thank you guys also. What's happening, you bad motherfuckers? Uncle Joey here. Welcome to the church, the New Testament. It's Tuesday, January the 28th. Let's get this party started, Jack. Hey, Uncle Joey here. Listen, getting high should not be a guessing game. Choose the type of high you want with Via. Via's THC gummies and vapes and topicals and drops are the next level. Whether you're looking for some energy, better sleep, more intense focus, recovery, Via has the product for you. Me, I'm not looking for focus, recovery. I'm looking to see the devil and relax. You know what I'm saying? And if this is what you're looking for, Via is for you. Via is crafted from the highest quality hemp, sourced from independently owned American farms. That's right. No Chinese were killed to make this video. There's no medical card required, so you get this party started right away. If you're 21 and over, check out the link to Via in our description and press in code Joey, Joey, to receive. You ready? 15% off If you're new to Via, get a free gift of choice. Who's better than you? 15% off, a gift of choice, and you're seeing the devil with Uncle Joey. After the purchase, show support and tell them that we sent you. This year, enhance your everyday with Via.
Welcome back to church!
All right, we're here with our guest, special guest today, a.k.a. the Italian princess, a.k.a. Leanne, a.k.a. fucking hilarities. What's happening, beautiful?
Hi, it was Liana.
What is it?
Liana.
Liana.
Well, just so you know, if Joey knows you and gets your name correct, he doesn't like you that much.
Okay.
if he likes you, your name's not right. He's been calling me the director from Israel for 15 years. I've never directed anything, and I'm from Massachusetts. So it's, whenever, if he gets your name wrong, he likes you.
Okay, good, perfect.
You know, I wasn't hip to Instagram. Like, I'm a YouTube type of guy. I go on YouTube and fucking look at videos of concerts and shit. So I didn't really know what was going on Instagram. About 4 years ago, I started looking at Instagram. And, you know, you get the fucking girls with the tattoos, wiggling their ass and all this stupidity. But I'm into the fucking dog videos. People who make cat videos I like. And I like people who talk about food, right? Because I like fucking food.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, there's a lot of amateurs on there, a lot of, like, skinny Italians.
Well, I'm skinny Italian.
No, but trust me, these are like skinny, pale Italians. They look
Well,
like
I'm a little pale, too.
They have no testosterone. Trust me, you have plenty of testosterone. More than these fucking mooks you see nowadays. And you see these guys trying to sell a sandwich, and they just don't fucking sell it. And then you got Dave Portnoy, who I love, who does great things, but I'm not going to eat what that fucking guy tells me to fucking eat pizza. You know, it's just that we've gone into the wrong fucking realm with this shit. And then I discovered you, and I was blown the fuck away. Like, I was like, what is this girl talking about? The accent, the way you moved, but you killed me when you brought your grandmother into it, and you're over there talking Italian. I'm like, this is better than any fucking TV show. This is what I grew up around. And when I moved back from California, I expected to have this. I was moving in Central Jersey. My neighborhood's from fucking Staten Island. You know, I should have these Italians. I should have people yelling on the street. The one grandfather that runs away. You know, something. Nothing. They're the most boring Italian people I've ever met in my life. They're nice people. But they eat macaroni and cheese, and they, you know, it's just, for me, like, I'm Cuban, and Lee, tell her the rules I have. Even
There's a lot. I'm
gonna
need you
rules,
to
man.
break it down. So, like, we were.
Like,
He
you
has so
broke
many
a rule
rules.
this morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You put that fucking ranch powder on the tuna, and you even said
no.
it. I'm still a little American, and that's why I love you still, because you threw there a little American from time to time.
can't help it. I
Because
can't
we
help
all
it.
got that white trash in us.
I know. I got.
Like before, we're talking about Monty Garden. I was thinking of not rice-a-roni. What's the other one with the noodles that your mom used to make?
Oh, Hamburger Helper?
Hamburger Helper was a motherfucker when I was a kid. I asked my wife to pick it up like 2 years ago. I took one bite. I went into a fucking sodium buzz. I threw it right away. It was god-awful. I still got like Dinty Moore stew. I'll throw a can of Dinty Moore stew down.
I don't even know what that is.
Dinty Moore is like a red stew that they sell at CVS with a loaf of fucking bread. Dinty Moore, that meat is better than McDonald's.
It's been on the shelf for 40 years, and they've never
40 years.
changed. It still is
You know,
packaging.
it
from
goes
the
with
50s.
tang, you know, shit like that. So I make mistakes too. But you didn't make no mistakes. And then you're going to restaurants, and then you're fucking drinking these drinks, and then you're making videos with some skinny dude who is great, by the way. That
Wait,
one
who? I'm trying to
restaurant
think.
that he brings you one thing after the other.
Oh, Robkey's.
Robkey's.
Yes.
And then I
He's the
look at
best.
you and I'm like, where does this food fucking go? You know, and every day is a different. How did you get into all this shit?
You know, this is just how I live my life. And it's just like, I was like, one day I was bored. So I was like, you know what? Well, actually, I did it out of spite. I'm not going to lie. I started doing TikTok out of spite. And then within like a week of doing it, I got like 6,000 followers, which is crazy for TikTok. This was 2.5 years ago. And I was like, you know what? Let me keep doing this because it's working. I got my spite. It worked. That paid off. So I just kept doing it. And I was always going out to eat. I was always going to my nana's house. So I was like, let me just continue this bit and just just doing what I usually do. That's why I enjoy doing social media, because it's not like I'm going out looking for content to make. It's just my normal life. Like I wake up, I eat a sandwich at 10 a.m. I eat a plate of pasta at 12, and that's just what I do.
But it's like you live this life of like food and
All food.
restaurants and nice cocktails, and
That's all I do.
you know you're
Can we
always
go back to that? You eat a sandwich at 10 and a plate of pasta at 12 every day?
Not every day, but when I work, see, my boss, he's the best. He loves me. So I start off my work day with a lobster tail. He always gives me a lobster tail and an espresso. Then, like, after I finish eating that, he gives me my sandwich, which is around, like, 10:30 a.m.
What time do you eat the lobster tail? You mean the pastry of the lobster tail?
Yeah, as soon as I sit down to work, I eat my lobster tail. Then after I finish that, I do my sandwich. And then around, like, 12, 1 o'clock, I do my plate of pasta. He makes me a nice plate of pasta. And 2 o'clock, I leave.
So we have the same diet, and we look I love lobster tails. How is that even possible?
You know,
Would you work once a year?
I work out twice a day. I'm not going to lie. So I work out. I wake up early. I wake up 6 a.m., 5:30 a.m., and I work out. But then also like genetics too. Like a lot of people always ask me like, oh my God, by the time you turn 40, you're going to blah, 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 blah. But nobody in my family is, I don't want to jinx myself. I'm doing the malok here. Nobody's like overweight in my family. So genetics plays a part in it too. I'm not going to lie. Like we're all like skinny Italians. So like I get away with what I do by my genetics and working out. But
look, I gotta tell you something, no disrespect. Your mom ain't bad looking. Your
my
mom,
mom's going to love this.
your mom is not bad looking
Thank
at
you.
all, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, that shit runs deep in your family. And you could tell Nona was a freak back in 1940. You know what I'm saying? You could tell. Nona's got a sense of humor. She don't say much.
Yeah, my nana's a real one. She's an OG, my nana.
But your mom is not a pushover, my
Thank
friend.
you.
You know. And it's just really weird to see you in this. Look, I didn't have a family like that. So it's like a couple years ago, Duck Dynasty got big. I don't know if you remember that show. A bunch of rednecks, they go hunting ducks or whatever the fuck they sold. But at the end, they did something. They sat and said a prayer and ate. And that's something this country forgot. I grew up on the Waltons, dog, okay? The Waltons, at the end of the show, he would always go, good night, John boy. Good night, Priscilla. Good night, fucko. The whole house. We don't have that in this country no more. We don't have that. If it is, it's got to be played out. I got to have a gay cousin, or a cousin who's a tranny, or this guy's fucking allergic to fucking life. You know, it just can't be normal. And that's what I've seen videos of you with your family eating, and you're like, my uncles don't want to be on tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm fucking
my
dying.
uncles don't play around. It's so funny because like last year I did a video in one of my uncle's houses, and that was big too, to like let me like do a video like that. And like his friends didn't know that I did social media. So like one of his friends was like scrolling through Instagram. He's looking. He goes, is that Carlo's kitchen? So now he's calling his other friend. He's like, wait a minute, why is this girl in Carlo's kitchen? And he's like, oh, that's his niece. Like nobody knew who my uncles were, who like, and then my uncles have to explain, oh, that's my mom. Like nobody knew because I like kept it so like low key to me and my nonna. Even my brothers, like I don't really put my brothers on. My mom, she's on like once in a while. Like my family, they're not like looking to be like social media famous. Like they don't want to be like in that. My nonna, for like the longest time, I used to have to say, nonna, please come do this with me. Cause even her, like she didn't want to do it. Now she likes it because like we have like this little deal where like when companies send me like olive oil and like food, I give it to her and she loves it because she loves that kind of stuff. So like, nonna, do this, they're gonna send me olive oil, and she doesn't want to smile on her face.
How crazy is it that people send you stuff now?
Oh, I love it. I it's the best. That's
Isn't
like
you get home and there's like a box of food with
it's
ice
like,
around it.
It's like Christmas every day.
And you're like, what the hell? I just got something Friday. I got chocolate, those Italian things. The
Cannolis?
chocolate from Long Island. The kids from Long Island.
Wow.
My God, they were delicious. I took one bite and I'm like, this is too rich. Like it was just too rich. And I thought it had edible juice in it. Because it just had...
You said something like that. This is what your normal life is. Did you ever try to like force it or like make content out of something and it didn't work? And like, or have you always just been doing your normal life?
I've always just been doing my normal life. Yeah, I go through like phases in my life. So like nobody knows, like they always ask me, oh, did you go to college? Did you go to college? But like yeah, I went to college. Like I have a bachelor's degree, but I don't put on Instagram, oh, I have a bachelor. Like, cause like, I don't know, to me, that doesn't really mean anything. Like, it's just a piece of paper. Like, I don't flaunt like, oh, she doesn't even have a degree. And I'm like, no, I do. But that's not what I'm playing off my Instagram of. So my uncle's an attorney. One of my uncles is an attorney. I was going to become a lawyer, worked with him. My uncle's like a Nazi. Working with I love my uncle. My uncle's like the best thing in the world. He's like but when it came to work, oh my God, it was like horrible working with him because we're both very like headstrong. So like he would tell me to do something, but if it was something stupid, I wasn't going to do it. He would fire me. I would call my nonna like on the train home from the city, like, nonna, he fired me. She'd call him like, oh, why would you fire her? Then like that following Monday, I had my job back. I would go back to work. So we did this for a little bit. Then I was like, you know what? This is not for me. Then I was like personal training, which was fun. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this either. And then I was just, like I said, eating and that blew up. So I was like, oh, let me just do this now. I'm working in a deli, sitting in a deli. But I've always done food. I've always done just food content.
And like, go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's interesting. Like, there are, like Joey said, there's a lot of people doing food. Why do you think people like gravitated to you more than other people?
I think because I don't force it. Like, I see like other like I say I'm like the Joker of content creators, like of influencers, like I'm like the evil villain. But it's not because I want to be like, I don't want to collaborate with anyone. Like I used to do that, but then like, I don't know, like collaborating with people, like when you see what other influencers are about, it's like, oh, like this is ridiculous. Like, I don't want to do this. Like I do all my videos in one shot. Like, it's like, boo, boo, I don't care how I look. I don't care what's going on. Like one shot, like doing it with other people, oh, I don't like how I look. We need to reshoot this. And then it's like, oh, I'm not doing this ever again.
10 minutes turns into 2 hours.
Oh, and it's the worst
thing. Fuck you. I ain't got that type of time.
I've sat at dinners with like other influencers where the food gets cold because like, oh, no, we got to redo this. Oh, no, we got to redo. I never do that. When I'm at to dinner with people, one shot and that's it. Like that's only if I get invited to a restaurant to do content. Like if I'm going out to eat with friends or family, like on my own, I'll never pull out my phone and start recording because like I like to enjoy like time with people too. But like some people are just so like just in it that they don't care. Like the food will be cold. They don't care. So I think people like me because like I'm not like that. Like I say whatever. Like I don't care. Like if people think I'm stupid, like sometimes I think it's good to look a little ditzy for Instagram. Like because I graduated college with honors. Like I graduated cum laude. But people think I'm like this Italian ditz. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's good to be a ditz. Like, you know, like don't let people know too much about you.
You're playing them the right way. Yeah. It's crazy because when I first saw it, the thing I liked about you the best is you kept it classy.
Thank you.
And I said that you kept it classy. It wasn't like bikini shots and a tattoo and, you know, just bullshit.
My uncles would beat my ass.
Because I'm still a dad. You know what?
My family would not let that slide.
And it's so quick. Because I look at it from a business perspective.
Mm-hmm. And that too, yes.
And I'm also a dad and I like women. I like the whole fucking thing. You know, it just, you gain that credibility.
Thank you, yeah.
And it's like I have a friend that I'm a fan of hers. I brought it here, Katerina. She's a fucking artist. But she's an artist to the end. She could do jokes. She could paint the fucking picture. You know, her things, I love her content. It's not forced.
Right.
It's one shot. She gives 0 fucks. 0 fucks. Because I don't want to see you dolled up.
Yeah.
I want to see you when you're primitive. I want to see what you look like in the morning when you're eating fucking apples and tuna.
And ranch. Don't forget the ranch.
And ranch. Oh, my God. But you fucking basic, you know, you went into it. Listen, because I'm American, I got to add some ranch. I'm like, all right, she's off the hook.
I don't think I'd be off the hook if I put ranch on my tuna.
You're Jewish. I got to bring variety. But it's just, you see these, listen, we got into this in 2010, not knowing dick. All right? There was Adam Carolla and Joe Rogan. And nobody knew who Joe Rogan was. It was Mark Maron and Adam Carolla. And we got a room and before my daughter was born and we started. Then my wife threw us out and we went to his apartment. And then we got thrown out of there and we went to an office. We seen a chick get kidnapped. We fucking left that office. I mean, it was just raw. But this was all through mistakes. And,
Right, right.
you don't learn from, like now I see, take a podcast course for 6 weeks. Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who's teaching this shit?
Yeah.
Some guy at Seton Hall? Get the fuck out of my face. It's a good scam though, right? We
Oh my
should
God.
do it in the city.
I know people that are like content creator managers that buy their followers. So like this one person that I know, 300,000 followers, right? And they're teaching courses on how to grow your social media, blah, blah, blah. But like somebody with a brain like me, I know the ins and outs of social media. You go to their page, their videos get 100 views, 2 comments. All right,
So
300,000 followers.
all of a sudden, yeah.
But businesses that don't know any better are hiring these people because they see 300,000, 500,000 followers and they're making money. So it's a good racket. It's a good scheme.
How does it work? Like, do you, like, when you got a good amount of followers, do you just reach out to restaurants and brands, or?
No, I never reach out. So I know a lot of influencers do. I never do because, like, I don't want to be thirsty. Like, I don't want. And plus, like, I say, like, I like social media, but social media is not my life. Like, if this all, like, when TikTok was shutting down last week, like, I was fine with it. Like, it wasn't the end of the world. Like, life goes on. But, like, I don't reach out to restaurants. And now I have pretty much a nice, like, following where restaurants are reaching out to me on, like, a daily basis. So I don't need to reach out to restaurants or brands. But even when I had, like 10,000 followers, 5,000, I never wanted to be thirsty and be like, oh, I want to come to your restaurant and for a comped meal, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, I never want to do, that makes me look bad.
Right, but it definitely does work. Like,
It does.
If you look at my Explore page, it's not chicks with asses. It's comedy, sports, and food. And I can't. I've been to a million places, especially in New York. Like, since I moved in September, I'll find places, and I'll just, like, that's how I go. Like, you can tell when it's, like, really scripted.
Yeah.
But, like, when it's someone who's just going somewhere because they like it.
Yeah.
You're like, fine, I'm gonna give that a shot.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
I never go to restaurants based off of influencers. Now that I know, like, influencers and what they do, I never go, because I used to do that. Like, before I started social media, I would go to restaurants that, like, influencers would post, and, like, they would be the most disgusting restaurants. The food would be disgusting because, like, a lot of these places are gimmicky. Like, the food is just, like, it looks good for videos, and then you eat it and it's like, oh, like, atrocious. I like the rundown spots, like what we were talking about before, where Fat Tony's laying on the bar. Like, I like a place where they tell me no phones, no videos in here, and then I'm like, oh yeah, now I'm in a good spot.
Right.
Now it's a good spot.
Well, it's interesting what you said, because I actually read an article a couple of years ago. Like, this restaurant owner in New York looked through his security cameras because he was getting a lot of bad reviews, and he's like, what's going on? And I forget the number, but he's like, people are taking forever before their meal to take pictures of it, do all that, and then the food gets cold, and then like everything gets messed up. So he like banned phone. I forget what it was in the New York Times, but it's interesting how like that's like ruining some restaurants now.
Yeah, it's annoying. Even though I do it, but like I said, I do it 1, 2, 3. Like, as soon as the food comes out, I do it. And I have friends that aren't influencers that I've been out to dinner with them, and they're annoying as hell. Like, oh man, no, we gotta get the right shot. Oh no, move your hand. Oh no, put your bracelet like this. And it's like, oh my god, please let me drink my drink before I friggin' go nuts in here. And it's like, it's annoying. And you see every other table with the flash, blah blah blah. That's why, like, when I go to restaurants to do videos, I go as soon as they open. And like a lot of times people will be like, oh, the restaurant's empty. Or I'll go like an hour before they open, because one, I never get people in my videos, like people that are just sitting to eat. Like, I see like that all the time. And it's like, if that was me and I'm in somebody's video and I didn't know and I'm just out to dinner, I'd be so mad. So like, I always go before a restaurant opens or when they first open. So it looks empty, but it's not empty because they have no business. It's empty because nobody's there yet. I'm there before. That way I don't annoy people that are actually there to eat. Like, I can actually just do what I got to do without being a pain in the ass, because I hate pains in the ass.
It's just crazy that I love eating and I love food and I love going to different places, but I don't like cheating. Like, once I'm in a restaurant, I'm in a fucking restaurant. Like, once I feel like I'm family in that restaurant.
Oh my god, me too. I'm the same way.
I can't cheat. I don't want to cheat.
I'm the same.
Nothing bothers me more than we're in a restaurant and you're like, I love the chicken parm, and he's like, I love the manigot, and all of a sudden some fucking knucklehead at the table says, well, it's not as good as this and that.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Like, I don't want to fucking hear your fucking mouth. Like, I don't want to hear your fucking mouth about what's better or what's saucier. I don't want to hear your fucking mouth. We're here right now.
Yeah.
And that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that bothers. Any restaurant you go to, there's always that one fucking lunatic. Well, Nona's no, it doesn't. We've been coming here for 12 fucking years. What are you fucking talking about? Like, it infuriates me. When I like a restaurant, I like a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up at this restaurant, a Chinese joint by here. Dog, you know how many times I got arrested and cops told me, I would say like something about Chan's and they would go, we did a stakeout in there one. Fucking rats were moving the walls. That's how big they were. Did I not go there the next day? I went there the next day. You know, because I've been going there for 20 years. And when it was over, it was over. Like when it was over, it was over. It's not going to come back. Nobody's going to put it together again.
Right.
It's time to find a new place. That's the problem I have. We live in a fucking, what, if we really look at the numbers, 65% Italian restaurant-dominated areas between Louis Pizza, Nick's Pizza, Domino's Pizza. Think about how much fucking pizza. Now think about Italian food. So I like chicken franchise.
Yeah.
With a little side of pasta or something like that. I could go and get it at Rudy's, which I really like, or at Osteria, which is fucking great too. But I know some dickhead's gonna go, oh, you have to go to Zombo in Brooklyn. You know, I don't want to hear your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? There's you know. So for me, when I fall in love with a restaurant, I can't cheat no more. Yeah, I like shit from this restaurant.
Yeah.
Like I used to go by me and Marlboro. There's two restaurants. One's more towards the seafood thing, but it's too Brooklyn-y. You know, Thursday night, it's all these divorced women.
Oh, I hate restaurants like that. I know exactly what you're
And they got the DJ.
I'm in Long Island. Long Island is the mecca for those restaurants.
And the
Are you kidding me? Thursday night and Saturday nights at some of these restaurants. There's a restaurant that I really like on Saturdays. They have that, and it's like I can't even go there because it's like the DJ's going, and it's like you have all these like middle-aged people that are like acting like they're 20 years old, like animals.
Savages.
And me and my friends who are in our 20s will be sitting at the table looking at these older people, 60 years old, acting like animals, and we're like, oh my god, like these people are freaking crazy.
We went to one on mushrooms, and they were having like 3 birthday parties, and they had like the sparklers going off and going to the table at like 7 o'clock. It was still kind of light out.
22 sparklers. And everybody was saying it was gay. Like the little waiter, they used the same gay waiter. Happy birthday. And I'm losing my fucking mind. And you see these, listen, I love women. I love women, all shapes, all sizes. When a woman's 50 and she's dolled up and she don't give a fuck about her little stomach hanging out, that's the sexiest thing in the world. You goof on it a little bit. You know, you look at their leopard pants or the fat hanging over the heel. And you're like, you know what, dog, look at this, trying to get hers. I can't be mad at that. It's the guys who bother me.
It's crazy.
They're my age, they fucking grease their head back, they put the white teeth in, they do a couple steroids. Hey, ¿cómo se dice? Then they come over to you talking Italian, and they don't even talk Italian.
Me and my friends love it though because we make fun of them.
Oh yeah, you torture.
It's the best.
That's
like,
the best.
And now they think we're stroking their ego. I mean, while we're like, look at this clown. Like it's the funniest thing.
Hey, ¿qué se dice? God bless.
It's so
Get the
funny.
fuck out of my face.
You
God
have like
bless.
the fanksters, the how you doings. Like they think they're like these big time gangsters, the wannabes. Oh my god, it's so funny. I don't even leave my house on Thursday nights in Long Island because I'm like, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, so
like, these
Thursday
people,
night,
like,
the best is when the disco singer from the 80s shows up.
But I like it a little bit. I'm not
I
gonna
like
lie.
it too.
I like a little disco freak, but that's when those freaks come out.
But that's when they do the lip syncing over the thing, and she's all coked up, she's sweating profusely.
It's crazy.
Come on, dog. Give me a breather. Leave her at home.
And you're trying to eat your food you can't even eat.
No.
At that point, you're like, shit, I'm done eating.
Do they ever turn into karaoke at night? Like Thursday night or Friday night, they start doing karaoke?
No, I never went to one of those ones.
They don't do that shit out there. This is the thing that they also do is I used to follow this girl that we went to grammar school with or high school. Her husband left her and up in Rudy's or something. You know who I'm talking about. She don't follow. I got sick of following her. I don't know what happened. Facebook just said don't follow no more. I used to follow her to see the train wreck because she's my age and she's still out there hustling.
It's
like,
crazy.
trying to hustle guys. And she's in no shape. Their hair's falling out. Every time she takes a close-up, you can see that where the shots go in. I mean, it was just like, there's a point where you got to let it go. I appreciate it. I really do. You're trying your best, but you're at a point where you're hanging out with 30-year-olds and you don't look good. But you go to all those restaurants where the chubby chick is dancing with fire. Listen, if I'm eating fucking food, I better not see no chubby chick dance. That does not appeal to me. Or DJ Mario on a Saturday night or a Thursday night, and I'm trying to talk to you.
You can't go out.
I
You can't.
cannot.
And then like the best part is like you have like these older people at these restaurants and they'll be looking at my friends like they'll try to like, you know, like try to like show us like who's the boss, and like these women will be looking at me and my friends like, and we'll be like, do what you gotta do. Like, we're not here to take your men. Like, we're just here to eat and just like, cause they think like it's a competition. Like, we'll be in the corner and they'll be like, and I'll be like,
What do they call young girls who go after old pigeons?
Gold diggers?
Gold diggers.
I'm not gonna lie, I like an old pigeon.
No, you don't.
I like old pigeons.
I was gonna say, like, if I were you, I would take every free meal that I could get.
Well, I don't need an old pigeon for a free meal at this point. Because the restaurants reach out to me.
Oh, they must be pissed.
I don't need the old
That's the only thing the guys had.
I like the old pigeons because I like the old pigeons. But you know what it is? You know, because my mom, she always says it to me too. Like, my mom says, like, you hang out with these old men, but they're not old. But I like the old school way of life, but I'm not talking about like these fanksters and wannabes that hang out at these places Thursday. I just like the stories that you were telling and like that old school, like people my age now, they don't have that like old, it's not the same. So
They
it's
don't
like,
believe us.
it's
They
like,
don't. That never happened. Okay, it didn't happen.
I have more fun talking to somebody who's older than me than somebody my age. I'll talk to somebody my age and I'll be like, all right. But like talking to somebody older, and then they're not a weirdo and they're not trying to put on a show and they're not trying to be a creep. That's what I like. And I like to hear like their stories about how life was with the Italian neighborhoods and this, that. It's funny to me. But I do like, I'm not gonna lie, I like old pigeons.
You know, man, and it's weird because, like I told you, I like talking to women. I like chit-chatting. I like breaking their balls. I like that I'm married because it helps out a lot. Like it just helps out a lot. You get out of a mess real fucking quick. I gotta go. My wife's calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't working. If they're crazy or whatever, not that you're on the hunt or nothing. You like to go out. I'm a comedian, man. And people fucking say shit to you, and women say shit to you. You gotta talk to them. But I look at them, and I look at them like a kid. Like, yeah, it would be fun, but not really.
Don't talk too much because if I have my old pigeon watching this, he's gonna be like,
I know.
Don't say too
I was
much.
reading a book today. When I went to the hospital, I started this book. I like to reread books every 2 years. And I was reading a book about Jose Battle. This motherfucker was 72 in the hospital. And the feds finally came in one day and were like, he goes for dialysis twice a week. But on Thursdays, it takes him an hour longer. He was fucking his 24-year-old wife.
That's crazy.
He posed her as a nurse, and she would. I was like, at 72.
That's extreme.
Listen,
That's a little extreme.
I'm 62 next month, and I don't want to show my balls to anybody. Like, I don't care what you're selling. You know, we could do anything else, but I don't want to show you my dick or my balls or my fungi toenail because I know it's going to fuck a woman up for the rest of her life. Even if she gets out of the old man craze and she marries a guy her age, you know, it's going to come out one day. Why are you making my tie? I used to date a guy that was 80. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I wasn't going for 80-year-olds.
No.
I'm talking about like 50.
50s, yeah.
50, okay.
No, and I can see it because you're very mature. Like
Thank
this
you.
conversation with us today, I've learned more about social media than I thought I did just talking to you. And now, like, I want to ask you something.
To ask me.
Again, none of my business.
Ask
I'm going to
me,
go
ask me.
fuck myself. I noticed something. Like, I go to a boxing gym, and there's two girls like you there. Young, innocent. They love breaking my balls. They just love it. And I love them. you know, they Joey, what are you doing, Uncle Joey? Come over here and punch me in the head. You know, whatever the fuck they want me to do. You know, because young girls are fucking nuts. So the one girl came up to me, she's like, Uncle Joey, you don't follow me. And it's like my daughter came downstairs with 5 of her girlfriends. They're like, Uncle Joey, follow us on Instagram. I'm like, listen, you 5 little dirty bitches. I am not fucking, because that's how they throw you in jail. They're fucking 12. They're 12. I'm not going to follow you 5 dirty bitches, okay? So get out of my fucking basement. They all went upstairs with long faces. Like, no, I didn't call them bitches, but I ain't following you. And especially that. Like, I don't know who I'm following. So I followed her. And it's really weird. Like, I see, she's a fitness chick. She trains Pilates and she does this. No men. In that whole fucking thing of hers, there's not one man. And this girl could have any man she wants. No bikini shots, nothing like that. But I've noticed a couple girls that age now, no men. Why?
I don't know. I think with me, because I have such a big following on social media, I think people get intimidated. You know, even if like, let's say like they're like, you know, they're established and they have this thing. Like I went out with one person who's like the love of my life. So if he's watching this.
Okay.
And like we went out to eat and he's like very established, like in Long Island, we went out to eat. They put us at this little table. Then they caught wind that it was me. So they come over, they're like, oh, do you want to sit here? And it was like this huge, big round table. And we were like, no, we're fine sitting here. And after like they walked away, he's like, oh, you know, they knew who you were. That's why they wanted to move us to the big table instead of the little table. And then I was like, oh, and I was like, shit, like this is awkward because like I don't want somebody to think like, oh, look, I have all this pull. Like, and I think maybe that intimidates people, like that I have pull and it's like,
Why would that intimidate somebody? That'd be. I'd love to go to a restaurant.
I don't know. Maybe
here's a better table. Here's some appetizers.
No, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
About what?
Those animals kicked in.
Like if you're like out with somebody and like you think like you like you know like, but he's nice. He doesn't think who he is. But you're out, and then like like they're putting on a show for the person that you're out to dinner with, and then he's an older guy, I'm young, whatever. They might start to get a little insecure.
Maybe
like,
it's different for women, because like for guys, like we're the ones who are supposed to show off.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I think it's like a
like you know, like imagine you were single.
Emasculate someone.
Right. Imagine you were single and like, but still a comic. Like you went to a place and like maybe they like made a big deal about you coming, but then she's saying she goes, and it's the opposite. And some guys are like a little bit insecure about a woman being like the more important one or more well-known one.
I think that's what my problem is.
Well, let me show you something.
But you know what?
I
Also,
saw
I'm a
today.
little crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little crazy.
I'm gonna show you. I saw something today.
All right, show me.
This is the funniest thing I've seen all fucking day. I hope it comes through. I saw this, and I fucking died this morning. It was fucking Ali Wong.
Okay.
You know Ali Wong is a Chinese comic who is fucking nuts, and I love it with all my heart. And she goes, you'll never have the idea what it feels like a woman with more money than you sucking your dick. That was on after your reel this morning, and I'm like, God damn, Allie. And she went at it. She was, I'm trying to find it. It was like 4 minutes of her going, it's spectacular. I talk because she's a nasty bitch.
Yeah.
So she was just ratting shit out. And I'm sitting there going, wow, that's a fucking pretty interesting thing.
Right.
If your wife made that much more money than you, what would the dynamic be in your house? Like, what would the dynamic be? Like, if your wife obviously made $10 million, like it's expected for the guy to be like a professional sports guy, and he makes $85 million a year, and his wife could be a housemaker. But flip that around. Well, that's what they call them, right? Homemakers, right?
I want to be a homemaker.
You do?
I do.
Really?
I do. I go through like phases. So like I'm done with like social media. I always say like I want to get like I'll get married tomorrow, arranged marriage, delete all my social media, do homemaker for a little bit, and then I have my next phase after that. But like I want to do like a homemaker. I don't know. But you know why? I grew up, my mom was a homemaker, my nonna was a homemaker, her mom. That's just what I know. Homemakers.
Well, we're talking about homemakers. As you know, from liking older men, I got to pee. So we'll be back after DraftKings and everybody else we're talking about today. Yo, if you want your nicotine fix without all the smoke and tobacco, nicotine pouches are the way to go. They're made with natural coconut fiber filling and all natural flavors. It's cleaner, it's more authentic, and you're gonna love it. They're so slim, they're basically invisible. So when you pop one, nobody knows nothing about it. Listen, I tried them. I was jiggling up and down. I liked it. They got 10 different flavors, so you can keep switching it up and not get used to the same flavor. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but make the switch to nicotine pouches today. You're going to love these things. And right now, the church family gets 35% off when you order through our exclusive link. Look at the link, our exclusive link, nickpouches.com/church. nickpouches.com/church. This isn't just for your first purchase. Use it up to 3 times. That's right. 3 times, 35% off. That's 5%. nickpouches.com/church. That's nykdpouches.com/church. Nick products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and as you know, nicotine is an addictive chemical. What's up, you savages? Uncle Joey here to talk to you about the Super Bowl. This ain't the Tiny Bowl. This is the Super Bowl. It's time to get on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Wow, 59. I'm 62. New DraftKings customers can get $5. Just bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Listen, $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly, and now's the best time to get started. Pop in the popcorn, fry up some wings, put your money where your mouth is. You know all about football. Let's see what you got. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, press in code Joey. That's Joey. That's code Joey for new customers only to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, where the crown is yours. Now download the app and let's get this Super Bowl party started, Jack.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
We're back, bitches. Don't forget, Super Bowl's coming. 2 weeks. Download that app. So anyway, back to you. Because it's getting interesting now. Talk to me about your dad.
Oh, so my dad passed away when I was young.
How old?
9.
Wow, I'm sorry.
So it's okay. A lot of people, they're always like, where's your dad? Where's your dad? Where's your dad? That's why I don't post my dad. But I'm not like, I don't look for pity parties. So I don't even tell people unless like they flat out. Like I'll never be like, oh, I hate my life. My dad died when I was young.
No, now I know your mom's available.
My mom's gonna eat this up. And you know what's so funny? Going back to what we were saying about like the older people on Thursday nights. Like my mom makes fun of those people, even though that's her demographic. She always says like she would never be one of those people like desperate, and she's like, I'd rather be at home. We were talking about my 5 German Shepherds. I'd rather be at home with the babies than be out like these people like just desperate.
It does make you look, but again, like I like women, so I get it. Like the first time I moved back to Jersey, I went out on a Thursday night, and I saw 8 women, all of them 200 plus pounds, seductive clothing on, and I'm like, what? And I go, stop, Joey. Stop. Look at them. They're fucking beautiful. God bless them. What am I going to do? God bless them. They're not your type, and maybe you're not their fucking type, but at least they're out there slinging.
You know, a lot of these freaks, not to cut you off,
freaks.
They're swingers.
Okay.
So there's one.
What do you mean swingers?
Like there's swingers. Like there's a restaurant that we were at, me and my friends, and we got word that like, oh, don't look at these people. Like it was an older couple. Don't look at them because they're swingers. They a lot of these older people that look like disgusting but also seductive. They're looking for other older people to bring home. That's like Long Island. Long Island is a crazy place.
So it's like married couples will fuck each other.
Why? You've never heard of that term,
No,
swinger?
I understand. But it's funny that you said that because I've never seen that shit. But
Me either, Joey.
guess
Me
what? At
either.
the place I go to, there's a couple. And they're always up to something no
Yes.
good. Always up to no good.
Every time I go to this restaurant on a Saturday night, there's a couple there looking to pick people up, and I'm like, oh my god, these people are sick. And they say, don't look their way, do not look their way.
Something ain't
And then
right with these
They'll try to
people.
like inch over a little bit, and it's like, I'm looking at you because you're a friggin' freak, like freak in a weird way, not like a freak that I want to join you guys. Like, but Long Island, it's a freaky place. Thursday and Saturday nights, Long Island, no matter what restaurant. If a restaurant has a DJ in Long Island on a Thursday or Saturday night, do not go. Because it's a freaky spot.
The one place is really like big money by me. And there's a woman at the gym saying, she told me, she goes, those women have sex in the bathroom. On Thursday, and they drive up in fucking Lexuses and
Yeah,
Mercedes.
it's sick.
They're banging in the bathrooms at those restaurants, dog.
Yeah, it's sick.
And the one place where I go to, the girl, the waitress we were talking one night, she goes, I hate Thursday nights here. She goes, you gotta look at the women's bathroom. It's disgusting. She goes, the men's bathroom is okay. The women's bathroom look like a fucking bomb hits it in there. Puke and fucking stockings ripped and shit.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
How like are you? Do you have a lot of friends your age who are more like you, or are a lot of your friends like the party type?
No, I have no friends that are the party type. All my friends are like me. They're like that OG, like old school ways that they have like the same kind of families that they were brought up. Like, so they're not, I don't have friends that are like, let's go to the club. Like, you'll never find me in a club. I'd rather be in these freaky restaurants, looking at these weirdos than actually be in like
you
a
don't
club.
go to these clubs with like VIP bottles and all that.
No. Not
not-
even when I was younger. Like, maybe I went once or twice, and it's like, it's just that you stand there like this. Like, I had to explain that to my mom the other day because she doesn't go out. So she thinks nightclubs are like how it was back in the day when she was going out, like in the 80s and the 90s. And I'm like, Mom, nightclubs are not like that. Like, you go to with the VIP bottles, and people just stand there, and they're all on drugs. Like, it's crazy. Like, going out in the city, I would never.
I just never understood that whole, like
It's
we
just
grew-
to show off.
No, that's all it is,
Yeah.
basically. Like when we grew up, there was, you stood at the door like an idiot. The dude either knew you had a hookup, a cousin, you got in there, and you went in, and the drinks were like whatever, $8, and everybody drank, and But now you got to go sit in the back, and while
Yeah.
you're in there, hold on, security, fucking here from
Oh my
fucking.
God. That's it. We're going to cut this part out. The guy's name that I'm dating is, like, seeing my husband is.
There you go, see? Here, step aside. And he walks in with like fucking 8 other guys that you could mug them. Like I would have taken that money 10 years ago right off the bat, like without even thinking, like where they sitting? Let's go over there, take that cocaine, whatever the fuck they got. That's what it is now. And you walk in, I used to go to Vegas, and I would get sick to my fucking stomach. After the UFC fights, they'd take me out, and I go, I'm not doing this. And you go, and I'll tell you what else has died about the club life. Half of these motherfuckers shouldn't be in a club. Let's get to that. They're not that attractive.
Yeah, but the lights are dark, so you don't know.
Neither
anybody.
am I. But I go to Vegas, like when I'm walking back to my room and I see these people waiting online, and you got to start tapping them. Listen, you'd have a better time with that tomato and cheese soup in your room. Because they have it on the menu in Vegas, right? Remember, I always tell you, you can always get a cup of fucking tomato soup with cheese instead of putting yourself through. That's a bunch of young people. Like, listen, when I was fucking 19, if there was a guy in a bar that was 27 talking to my friends, the girls I was with, I would have a fucking heart attack. Okay? I would have a fucking heart attack to the point we either rob them, get into a fight with them. It was always something. So as I was getting older, I always thought the same way. Like, Joey, you're just too fucking old to be there. You're just too old to be there. Like, even in my last 10 years of doing drugs, I was not out. I would get that package and run home by myself. Lock my wife would be knocking. What's going on in there? Nothing. I'm fixing the toilet. Whatever the fuck. I didn't like it. I did not like it. And now, like, I find myself going out one night a week to a bar. I don't drink. I go, I eat mushrooms. And I sit there and I fucking giggle. And that's the last thing I was going to tell you that. Last time I went out, I bumped into swingers. I didn't know there were swingers till I gave them the mushrooms. And the chick goes, why don't you eat some too? And me, you, and my boyfriend go back to my place. And I'm like,
That's sick.
she's hotter than fuck. She's an Arab chick. I was like,
That's
nah,
sick.
I'm out of that shit.
Nah. Well, like, not to get back to social media, but like, I would love to like see what your DMs are like.
Oh my god, my DMs are
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Because they must
My
just
DMs
be.
some of the DMs I blocked. If they're like really perverted, because I get real perverted one, I block them because but like some of them are just desperate or they're funny, like whatever, like oh, blah, blah, blah. But like real perverted, disgusting ones, blocked. I don't want you on my page. Like even comments I get, like I'm like these people are commenting this disgusting, perverted stuff on my videos, and like you see their picture, they have their names. Like you're not embarrassed, like somebody seeing you say that. But I delete it and I block it. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Is there a world where a guy would? I'm not obviously a dick pic crossing a line, but like if a guy was like hitting you up like, oh, you're so pretty, let me take. Could that ever work? I don't think that. I can't imagine that ever working.
On some people, yes. I don't meet people off social media.
Okay.
So for me, no. No matter, it could be, he could be a billionaire. You know, I like to people. Maybe not a billionaire. Maybe I
don't blame you.
Maybe I would go. But I like to meet people organically, even though I don't even leave the house. I just leave on Thursday and Saturday nights. So I don't want to meet those people either. But I don't, even if they could be a nice person, I look through their pictures, they could be attractive. Would I answer? Maybe I'd say thank you. Probably not even thank you. I would in my head say thank you, but I would never meet.
That's all they get. They get a double tap.
I would meet somebody off social media. I don't know. It's just a weird. I don't want to get married to someone and then be like, oh, well, we met off social media. Like that's, it's crazy.
Do you ever do any of like the dating apps?
No, when I was younger, so it's so funny. When I was like 21, I had a boyfriend for like 3 or 4 years who loved you. And like he would always be watching your podcast, like, oh, Joey Diaz, watch Joey Diaz. So he's gonna see this, he's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
He's what?
Cry.
Hi.
He's gonna see this and he's gonna cry himself to sleep. But we met off of a dating app. But I was young. I was 21 at the time. Now at 27, would I meet somebody off a dating app? No.
No, just like in real.
Just real life.
Okay.
I like a real life.
So you're
organic.
27.
Yes.
I could tell you, I thought you were 25, but your presence is 34.
Thank you. You see, a lot of
32.
people used to say to me, "Oh, I thought you were older," and I used to take it like offensive.
Because you just fucking confused the shit out of me. That you went to college and the boyfriend. So I'm like, maybe I was right. Maybe she is in her 30s. But
I used to get like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm 30, like in my 30s. But then like people would explain it like, "Oh, you don't carry yourself like somebody in their 20s." And then I'm like, "All right," because I was saying, "What do I look old?" Like back in the day when I was like 16, 17, and somebody said to you, "Oh, you look older," then it's like, "Oh, okay." Now I'm like 30. But yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't look 30, but you
Thank
carry yourself.
Thank you.
You know,
but that's
like
why I like an older crowd as opposed to my crowd. Because I've never met somebody like my age, like to go out, like the guy who was in love with you when I dated him when I was 21. He was 4 years older than me, but he was like a child. Like he was like, it was just so much that it made me like, I need an older man. And ever since him, he ruined it for me. I was like, I need somebody older. Like I can't with somebody young because it's too different. Like if the mindsets.
Were you the same growing up? Because like even
growing
taking
up.
dating out of the thing, like in high school or whatever, like my best friend in LA is sitting right there. It's just I've always connected more with people who are a little bit older than me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Growing up, I always hung around my family too. Like I don't have any cousins. I don't have any young people like besides my brothers and my family. So like I always was around like older people. Even like when I was little and like I'd be sitting at like the grown-ups table with my nonna and their sisters and everyone, like all like 70, 80-year-olds. And I'd be like 5 years old and I'd be sitting there like having the time of my life around these older people. But I've always gravitated towards older people. And that's why I love working at the deli that I'm at. It's because it's all like 60, 70, 80-year-old Italians, like those old school Italians. And it's like, oh, I can relate to these people. Like, it's funny. Like the shit they say, like you don't hear that anywhere else. But that little store, I'm like, this is the Twilight Zone. Like that all these freaks come in and it's the best thing. But I've always gravitated
I got to
towards
tell you something, man. You're the first woman I've met in a long time that I have to go home and hug my daughter tonight. You give me fucking faith.
Thank you.
I meet women, I got to go home and hug my daughter 2 times and go, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? But you're a different type of fucking egg, my friend.
Thank you. And it's so funny, going back to my dad passing away when I was younger, like, I always see, like, fatherless, I don't know if you've probably seen it because you're younger, like, fatherless activities. Like, it's like a joke, like, girls that grew up without fathers, like, they're like these monsters, like pigs, like, you know? So I'm like, shit,
Did your
I'm
mom,
fatherless, man.
They're
did
pigs.
your mom remarry?
She did. So I grew up with a stepfather in the house. So
And
that's
he was
why.
cool.
Yeah. So, and then I had my, like, he was alright. He wasn't, you know, growing up with a stepfather is never.
Never good.
He was
no.
like kind of like a finkster, like a wannabe gangster. So like I didn't pay him any mind,
What do
but
you call him?
a finkster.
Oh my God.
When they're like the wannabe gangsters, they're finksters. Like he was like a finkster. But growing up, I had my uncles. So like I always say, like I grew up, like my father passed away, but I had my uncles. So like my uncle Carlo, who I'm very close with, he's my godfather. Every weekend he would come over to my nana's house. He'd be taking us on vacation. He'd be taking us to Six Flags. He'd be taking us here. So it was never like we grew up without a father, even though we didn't. We like always had somebody like showing us love and like attention.
You know, it's funny today. I was talking to a friend of mine that you probably know, and we were talking about Catholicism. You know, how I want to do a show about Barnabas. You know, the guy that Jesus forgave on the cross, and we want to talk about Saint Michael and fucking all these fucking religious Mary Magdalene. You know, we're all gonna put them together. I forgot what I was gonna fucking tell you. I can't be smoking pot. Catholicism, no. But
You wanted to
like,
show about
I was
Barnabas.
trying to talk more about old school, like how we were raised. Like, I had a godfather who, my father died when I was 3. My godfather was there every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, that's
And we'd walk from 88th Street to 42nd Street, and he'd take me to one of those fucking kid movies. And then he told me, he goes, I'm not going to go to those pussy movies no more. He took me to see the world's greatest athlete, I'll never forget, and The Love Bug. And he's like, I can't tolerate these things. If you want me to take you to the movies, I got to take you to big boy movies. And for the next 3 years, he took me to see every fucking movie, never porn on 42nd Street, just, people getting shot, naked
Clint Eastwood
titties,
movies.
shit like that, And you forget that. Like a godfather, what a godfather's job is.
Yeah.
People, like my daughter's godfather, we haven't talked in 2 fucking years, and he hasn't sent a card.
Yeah.
God knows. It's like so weird how the godfather thing has disappeared from this country. Like when I was a kid, my godmother and my godfather were divorced. I wasn't allowed to see my godmother. My mother would send me down to Miami. She was fucking gorgeous. And she would fucking cook for me and give me clothes all week.
Oh, wow.
That was a godmother and a godfather, Now all those things have disappeared.
Now it's just a name. They just name godfathers and godmothers just because.
I just don't
It's not the
understand
same,
where
yeah.
all these things, like when in the last 30 years. That's why I was so, like, I wanted to meet you because you brought it back to me. Like just the people yelling on the streets. There's a place that just opened by my house, Fayella's. And people were pissed. They're like, why would Fayella's open if Lavotti's is around the corner? Lavotti's like a big chain. And I went into Fayella's and I'm like, I get it. Because I could talk to the butcher. Because I could talk to this woman about the rice pudding. I could talk. He's going to bring me chocolate bread from Staten Island. I love that shit. And that's what we're missing again.
Yes.
Now it's my favorite place. Friday, I was home from the hospital. I went out to get the mail. He left me a fucking meatball sandwich with rice pudding.
That's so nice.
You understand me?
Yeah, they don't have places like that.
That shit has disappeared. I mean, you went to one. Because my brother George goes to a meatball place. What's the name of it?
What, Cuomo's Deli?
No. Oh, well, Cuomo's over here with Special too.
I don't think I went to that one.
Well, it's a
I went to
meatball.
Cuomo's.
You went.
Yeah.
He said a couple days later he went to Cuomo's. Like that deli.
Yeah.
Like it fucking, I'm Cuban.
And they're Cubans over there. Not the guy, not the owner, but all the workers over there are Cuban.
Yeah. I'm Cuban. But nothing pisses me off when a motherfucker walks into Jersey Mike's. Because somebody's grandmother came over on a boat
Yeah.
to make Coca-Cola sandwiches. And here you are going to Jersey Mike's. Like, where's the fucking tradition? And Italian kids are going in there.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been to Jersey Mike's a couple of times.
I know. And listen,
Not gonna lie.
Listen, man, every once in a while, I think once a year, I eat
Because you know
Jersey
what?
Mike's.
You know what it is? These Italian spots, they close early. Jersey Mike's is open until 10 o'clock. So sometimes at 8
But you know
o'clock, I
what?
got a
Then
hankering.
fucking wait. Then fucking wait, okay? If you can't have it from the man himself, then fucking wait.
Sometimes you get a hankering for some gabagool at 9 o'clock at night. It's not the same, but
Well, because I was thinking about when you were asking me some of your rules. I want to get your opinion on this. If you went to like the deli that you work at and someone ordered a turkey sandwich,
we don't even have turkey.
What the fuck?
Okay.
We went to there was this place. What was the name of the restaurant that everybody talked about in Van Nuys, wherever the fuck in California? The Dominic, Steve loved it.
oh,
Vicente's, whatever the fuck it
something
was.
like that.
All right, I went up there one day. It was okay, you know. They spoke. I don't even know if they spoke it. What was the name of it? You remember the one that Steve Simone on
No,
Ventura Boulevard?
I remember the pizza place, the pizza from Brooklyn,
Right.
but that's not the place you're talking
That
about.
place sucked dick too. But the deli, like they were. Like,
Oh yeah, I do remember the
remember,
deli.
there was two of them. There was that one and Piccolo's in Burbank.
Right.
Piccolo's, just if Italians are out there, burn it. That place, the food was beyond bad. The meatballs were beyond bad. In California, the only good place to get good Italian food is up north, Santa Barbara. That motherfucker. There's a place up there that makes a lasagna with a meatball in the middle. Holy
interesting.
shit. Holy shit. But down in the city, all that, I went in there one day. I was like maybe in a bad mood. Going in there already, you know what I'm saying? Like, who am I going to bump into? And some motherfucker came in there with sandals and ordered a turkey sandwich on like fucking white bread. I thought I had to do everything and then he started complaining. Like, there's not enough salt on here. Listen.
I hate that.
Listen, get the fuck out of here. Go to ShopRite, all right? You gotta come in here. Domingos.
I was trying not. Yeah.
Domingos.
It's a good.
Like,
it's a
all
good
that
place
shit
for
drives
LA.
me fucking insane. You have no idea how fucking like little things at restaurants, like all of a sudden waiters became really fucking annoying the last 4 years. They stand by you. Don't ever stand by me. Go away. Give me 5 minutes. You know, you tell a guy, give me 5 minutes, but he only goes where George is. And you're like,
Now, do you think they do that to you because you're you? Because I've had restaurants do that to me because of social media,
okay.
which is annoying. I know what you mean. It's
I
annoying.
listen. Sometimes it's because of me. They think I don't know, but if anybody knows me, I slept on the fucking park, so I'll eat with that dirty fucking fork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I'm one of
yeah,
those
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I don't need. You ever see Pretty Women?
No, I heard of it though.
You ever see the Richard Gere?
I've heard of the movie.
Okay, she's a hooker.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
takes her back one day, and she's eating strawberries and all this shit. And I don't know what he's talking about. And at one point, she goes, "Listen, I'm a sure thing." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same thing with me. Like,
Yeah.
it's a sure fucking thing. What are we talking about?
Restaurant?
You're talking about when the noise you when the waiters are
come over
closed.
you.
Yeah, when the waiter comes over and it's just too much for me. Do you want bottled water or regular water? Just give me fucking water. Or do you want agua preminada, the lemon? Just give me the fucking water. I'm over here having a conversation. They don't read the room no more. God forbid I'm over proposing to you. God forbid. Leanne, I want to marry you. I want to be one of your old pigeons. Yeah, water or lemonada? Get the fuck out of here. They just don't know anymore. They just can't read the fucking room. You know, my daughter told me about a month ago, she's like, I don't want to go to restaurants no more. I go, why not? She goes, the waiters drive me fucking crazy. So if I take it out at my restaurant, I got to take it to the bar in the daytime. She loves the chicken parm from there, or she takes it to go. Dad, bring it for me to go. I don't want to deal with the waiters. She fucking hates it. My daughter's the only fucking kid that won't go for breakfast. Hates it. It's too much drama for her in the morning. Too much. Too many questions.
That's cute.
I asked her again the other day. I go, where do you want to go for breakfast? She's like, just too much drama. Dad. Too many questions. And I'm like, you know what? You're fucking right. You're fucking right. But all that stuff went away. I like to be left alone.
Yeah.
I'll call you. Leanne, what's up? I'm sorry, I know you're with the other table. Leanne, can you bring me the Monagot? You know, whatever the fuck it is.
My favorite thing is because after the podcast, we've been going out to eat. I know Joey well enough where I can see when he's getting frustrated, and when like a server, you don't like when they're close, but when they disappeared and the food's taking too long,
Oh, yeah.
you
With that garlic bread.
you get so upset, and when you try so hard, I can see you like talking yourself off of a ledge in your head.
Look.
Listen, Brian, I like the Chinese led this country in service for a reason. You ever go to a Chinese restaurant? You sit, they come over, they give you that fucking menu, and you go, I don't even need it. Give me number 3. Put hot sour soup in there. That motherfucker ain't coming back out unless he's got the soup, the water, and the chips. Don't come back out empty-handed. Now, people come out empty-handed. Like, where do you go? Where's my soup? You just go in there and go like this. That's the shit that drives me fucking crazy. Like, there's no more thought.
Right.
You know, there's no more. I went to one restaurant, great steak place, but they have the best hamburger in Jersey, supposedly. And it is a good fucking burger. And I asked the guy, I go, how do you have a burger and a steak? He goes, well, get 2 hamburgers and get a steak and chop it up, you know. At least the guy had a solution.
Yeah.
The other waiters were like, I went to another restaurant where I'm with my childhood friends. We're having a night out. And this motherfucker brings me a towel and doesn't bring it for the rest of my friends.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Then he brings my neighbor to the table that didn't even know I was there. I was on the other side of the restaurant. So this motherfucker went over there and said, Joey Diaz is here, and here's my neighbor. And all of a sudden my neighbor comes back there and they're staring at me like, hi, how are you? What can I do? Sit at the table? I already had 8 gorillas at the fucking table. It's like they don't think.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be bothered when I eat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of guy, I just want to eat, keep it light. Let's talk about your boots. Let's talk about whatever. I don't want to get into politics.
Oh, me either. I don't do that.
Oh, my God. We
me either.
we went to a comedy club one night. They bring the pizza. In the words of my Italian predecessors, it was pure mouchard. This pizza, he's like, the best pizza you're ever gonna have. The fucking thing folded 18 fucking times. I just got it to put the mushrooms in to eat the pizza with. His buddy comes in, and now they want to talk about politics, my blood pressure. And I kept saying, guys, it's a pretty fucking small room in here. This guy, you saw him that night. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. I finally go, don't, no politics, get the fuck out. And he ran out of there because all those things, when I eat, I like to eat in fucking peace.
Right.
But today's world, you can't eat in peace.
No.
Who wants to take a fucking picture?
Yeah.
I'm over here telling my life story to this nice little girl. And you want to come over here and take a picture?
And then if you don't, you're a bad guy.
Yeah, how about I crack you in the fucking head?
You're a piece of shit if you don't take a picture.
Get the fuck out. And I tell them now, look where I am. Yesterday, I took my daughter to the mall. We're sitting outside one of those girl stores. You know, love me forever. I'm embarrassed enough that I'm in there. Across from Victoria's Secret. I'm looking like a fucking pedophile out there. So there's a chair. I turn the chair around, and I sit looking at the corner like I'm in timeout. Because that's how I roll. I don't want nobody to see me there. At Victoria, my daughter, I told her, I said, we're not going into fucking Victoria's Secret because I'll fucking have a heart attack. But then I saw another place. Bring your old bra in, and they'll give you $20 for the bra.
Airy.
And I'm like, I'm going there. Go give them the old fucking stinky bra. She's like,
Oh my God.
So,
I saw that same sign yesterday when I went to the mall. That's so funny.
and that stuck with me all fucking day. Then I gotta wake up to Selena Gomez crying. What the fuck is wrong with that little Mexican bitch? Oh my God. These California people. Why are you crying? If you like the Mexicans so much, get on the bus. Tell Trump to pick you up. I'm over here sweating bullets. You don't see me walking the last couple days. My last name is Diaz. They might make a fucking mistake, and I'm calling you Collect from Colombia. It's the fucking truth.
I know. I stay out of all that too. That's why I stick to food. I never go into anything.
I know.
too
I
deep.
see that.
I don't touch upon anything on my social media. But it's not. I don't want to say that I don't care, because you can't say that you don't care. But it's like I can't be stressed, because what is stressing going to do over these things? It's not going to do anything.
Right. Well, like, what are some of you heard what pisses Joey off? Like, what are 3 things that if you're going to a restaurant that's like hired you to go out, or even if they didn't hire you, like, what are the 3 things that piss you off?
I hate when people come up to me and ask me for pictures. And so, like, now I'll take pictures with women. I don't take pictures with men. because men are creepy. You know, some they was taking pictures. Like one time I had a guy come into the deli, and I already enforced this policy where I don't take pictures with men. He goes, "Can we take a picture?" I was like, "No, I'm sorry." He's like, "Come on, I want to make my Sicilian wife mad." So you're gonna use me to make your wife jealous? So then she's gonna hate me for no reason. I didn't do anything, but you want to like. So I don't take pictures with men. I was at a feast over the summer in Brooklyn, and I was around like all other content creators, and there was like these guys. They're a little bit older than me, like maybe like 10, 15 years, like early 40s. We're having a conversation. I've always like been friendly with them. This kid comes up to me, and he was like 20 years old. He was with his mother. It was a boy, a man. He was 20 years old. He's like, "Can I take a picture with you?" Now I'm like with my I just didn't feel like taking pictures. I was like, "No, I'm sorry." Like it was fine. Like I didn't want to take a picture. I saw these motherfuckers the next week are on a podcast with somebody else that I know talking about, these influencers, they let it get to their head. Remember where you came from. We were at a feast and one of them said no to this child and his mother. And I'm watching this and we're thinking we're friends. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are talking shit about me. And then the other guy, I saw it with my own eyes. Can you believe how these people are to their fans? And they're talking to other people I know. I called the other people I know. I'm like, these motherfuckers, they're saying X, Y, and Z about me. Now, the other people they were talking to, they know me. So they're like, I can't believe they were saying that. So then I unfollowed them. Like, I didn't want problems. I unfollowed them. Not too long, this was over the summer, not too long ago, he messages me, "Hi, Liana, why did you unfollow me? I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends." I said, excuse me. I said, "I saw that podcast and I didn't appreciate that you were talking about me. Even though you didn't name me in name, you guys, after I had walked away, were talking shit. Oh, can you believe she said no?" Like, if I don't want to take a picture with somebody, what the fuck? I don't want to take a picture with them. Like, it's like, I got to take pictures with people.
I came to the point where it was starting to bother me when I did comedy. So I stopped doing comedy. That's how much it got to me.
Yeah.
And especially when I moved back here. Because when I was growing up, there's no cameras allowed.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing with that camera. There's cocaine, there's naked people here.
Yeah.
Put that camera away, or we're going to break it on you. We're going to ask you one time.
Right.
And that's how I was raised. That's why when I put the book out a couple of years ago, people were like, "You have no pictures," because we weren't allowed cameras.
Right.
We don't like these fucking cameras.
Right.
When I did the documentary, what did I say to you? Keep that camera low.
Yeah.
And what happened on Charles Court?
A guy told us to put the camera away.
Put the camera. We don't come from that society, so put the fucking camera away.
But I do think, because like it's different with comics, because I think a lot of comics take pictures after the show, and I've seen you take that.
No.
And I think that's the
time
point.
and the place.
Exactly my point.
To take a fucking picture.
Right.
But
And not during the show.
not during the show. Like, I can't go to see you perform, because if you're singing and I come, 3 motherfuckers are gonna go, "Can we take a picture?" That's disrespectful to Leanne.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
After the show, when you're supposed to take pictures.
No, it's fucking her night tonight.
Right, yeah.
That's disrespectful. So get the fuck out of here with the camera. There's so many situations where I love people, and I love women, and I love men. I don't mind taking a picture, but there's a time and a fucking place for it.
Right.
Friday night. I was in the hospital last Friday night. Not this past Friday. The one before, so I said, you know what? I'm just going to go for a ride Friday night. I went, I picked up my drunk brother. I dropped him off, listened to his bullshit for fucking about the 10 families and the mob, the fish company. I know. I dropped him off. And I stopped by my place. Now it's dead, and I'm fucking happy. It's dead. Now I just got out of hospital. I don't drink, but I like their pistachio martini. Is fucking badass in there. I didn't get it. I just got a water, and I was talking to the owner's wife. There's 2 people over here, 2 people. It's a bar that goes circular. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. But there's seats in between us. The place ain't packed. I'm sitting there, and I see a black dude and a white dude walk in. I'm like, fucking ICE is here. Because they both looked like they were big and shit, and they had like jackets. I didn't say a word. I just kept watching. There was a hockey game and political shit. And when I go to those places, I just look at the TV, because I don't want to get involved.
Right.
So I just talk to whoever I'm with, and I look at the TV. These 2 guys come back, but now they bring 8 guys back. Guess where they decide to stand?
Right next to you.
Like, to get closer, like, I want to meet you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here looking at a phone, I was sending old podcast videos to my daughter. That's what I was doing at the bar at 10:15. I just knew I wasn't going home till 10:30. I couldn't walk in my house. My wife was, "What happened to your night?" Nothing. I just couldn't walk in there. I walked. I said, I'm going to wait till 10:30. I got up because they kept getting closer and louder and trying to get me into the conversation.
Yeah. I've had that happen too. Yeah,
And
it's
you're
crazy.
no Dane. You're never going to get me into your You can light yourself on fucking fire. You can light yourself on fucking fire, and I will not get involved. If I don't know you, and finally the owner turned around. She goes, "Guy," after 3 people walked down, they kept telling you, "Guys, can you move?" The owner finally turned around, "Guys, the place is fucking, like fucking," and they were all in their 40s. They're not like, steroid dudes or nothing. And I'm like, and that's what happens every time I go out.
It's annoying.
And some nights I take my wife, and hey, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Doug, when I grew up, if a guy's telling his life story to any woman, whether she's 6 or 60, you keep fucking walking. You don't say nothing to that
right.
man. He's talking to a woman. And the same goes on. If I know you out, I see you talking to some old bird. You think I'm going to come up to you? Hey, no. I just look at you, you give me a wink, and we just go our separate things, But no, and people have no idea that when you take a picture, you're going to get everybody else started.
Right. Yeah.
Now people who don't even know you are going to come over and let's take a picture. So guess what happened? 20 minutes of your night, 20 minutes that you were going to spend with Nona and your mother talking, just went out the window.
But people don't realize that because they say their rationale even for you. Oh, but you do this. You chose this, so you got to do it. It's like
No.
I'm a real person.
I
I'm
don't
a
gotta
human
do
being. I'm the same way.
I won't do
I'm
dick.
the same
Trust
way.
me.
If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm the same way.
Thanksgiving night, we did a show somewhere, did we not? We did a Parks in Philly. I went to my bar. Place is packed. I walked in, I'm in the corner, mushrooms are on fire. I'm in the mood to talk to nobody. I'm looking straight ahead of an NBA game. I don't even know who's playing. And sure enough, a fucking 12 guys came over from the ages of 25 to 30. I'm like,
Men are worse than women
and I'm like,
when it comes
guys,
to that.
it's Friday night. I suggest you go get some pussy. They looked at me like I called them a fucking... They looked at me like, pussy? What's that? The bar's filled with pussy, and you guys want to take a picture with a 60-year-old fat fucking felon. Get your fucking priorities together. Get the fuck out. Thank you, sir. And they walked away pissed. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Because at that age, I'd be mugging that celebrity. Anybody who knows me, I saw Richard Gere out one night. I almost killed that motherfucker. Because when we were young, every woman wanted to be a Richard Gere. How would you feel if any time you want to be with a man, they go, "Oh, I want to be with Isabella." And you're like, "Fuck Isabella, that dirty bitch."
It's
Now,
so true.
when did the jewelry line come up? Because you're involved in a couple different things.
Oh my God. So the jewelry I do, so it's so funny. The girl that I do it with, she's like a social media. She's the best. I love her. I've known her since I first got started. Like she's like the one who taught me oh, you need to monetize this. You need to make it a business. Because I was just doing it for fun. I wasn't doing it to be famous or to make money. She's always been from the beginning, the nicest girl. And I'm the worst. I decline or I won't answer 95% of the things I get invited to. It's because I just like to live in my own bubble. And I like to do social media from my house, and that's it. I don't want to go outside my bubble. So there's so many things that I could go to, and everybody that knows me personally gets so mad at me because I decline big things. But I'm I don't want to do it. Unless I really want to do it, this I really wanted to do. So this I came to do. But she in the beginning when I was really in that I just wouldn't answer, she never would stop. Oh, you go do this, go do that, go do this, trying to help me and make this into a business for me. So I appreciate that. And then she has this really nice jewelry line. So she's you want to do a collaboration with it? I was yeah, sure, fuck it, let's do it. We'll split the proceeds. So now we have that jewelry line, and it's really fun. She would hire a photographer to come. We would take pictures. It was a lot of fun to do something like that. I like to work with nice people. I won't just work with anybody because if I put my name behind something, I like to actually like the people that I'm working with. The same thing with restaurants. I won't go to a restaurant if the staff is rude or fucked up or like some restaurants. There's this one restaurant that I go to. I don't know. The girls that work there, they're the biggest bitches I've ever met in my life. I'll walk into the restaurant like this. They'll look at me and I'm fuck, shit. Like, I'll never come back here again. Like, it's simple. Like, you know, like, well, excuse me. Like, I hate that. And, like, I like to be friends with everybody. So, like, when I see that, like, I'm not the type, like, I have girlfriends that, like, they'll see that and they'll be like, all right, let's do something. Like, me, like, I don't want to, like, I just will never come back. So, like, there's a restaurant, like, I just will never come back there because, like, the girls that work there make me feel so uncomfortable for no reason. I don't know how I started talking about this. But, all right, so going back to restaurants. So, like, that restaurant, I probably would never post again because, like, there's no need for that. I like restaurants where, like, they're really nice. Like, the staff is friendly. How did we start talking about this? I'm rambling.
Those you were talking about your jewelry line. You like nice people.
Oh, yeah. So I like nice people. So I like to work with nice people. And the girl that I do it with, she's a very nice person. So
I do think, getting back, you said something interesting about, like, you get invited to things that you don't go to. Something that Joey started, like, taught me in the beginning is, like, you don't want to have, like, everyone has the same video. So, like, if you went to all those things, like, I'm sure I've seen 8 videos about the same stuff. So, like, your stuff is always going to be unique, and it's like, you don't need to go to, like, the pizza festival because every other person's going to be there.
I never went. So I love, like, growing up in New York. New Jersey has feasts too, like the Italian feasts. Like, I love them. Like the Brooklyn feast. Like, I like the one on 18th Avenue. I like the one in Williamsburg out in Brooklyn. Like, I would go to those, and, like, I was like, I don't want to say I started it. Like, I don't like to be like that. But, like, when I was going to these feasts, no influencers were going to these feasts. Like, it was just, I was the only one doing this, maybe with one other person. Now, I went to the feast last year. I went to one. I never went again because it's all, it's like, come on. Like, if you weren't doing that from the beginning at these feasts, don't come. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then
It's that they show up when the Yankees in the World Series.
Yeah, right.
It's a Yankee act.
Yeah, like, don't come. Like, make your own feast. Do not come to these feasts if you weren't there when I was doing it originally years ago when nobody was there. Because then it gets to the point where it's like everybody's showing Zeppelis. Everybody's showing sausage and peppers. And it's like, I don't want to do it anymore because everybody's showing
everybody's
it.
doing it.
And now you ruined my favorite thing. I'm mad. I love feasts.
Now, if they want to look at this jewelry, where do they go?
So the brand is Cosenza NYC, so they could go on that. But, like, I always say, like, I don't like to push things on people. Like, I'll never be like, buy this. Oh, I'm selling this. Buy this. I don't like to push things. Like, if you want to buy it, if you want to support, but they're nice jewelry pieces. Like, they're beautiful pieces. So, like, that I'll push. But I don't like to push things down the throat. Like I see, like, a lot of people do Cameo. You know Cameo? Do you do Cameo? Oh, okay, good. I want to talk shit. I want to talk shit. But, like, I see people do Cameo, like, oh, for $70, I'll send you a video saying happy birthday. Like, what? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them are a lot more than $70.
Like, I see people, like, influencers, like me, like, charging people, and people buy it. And, like, me, I'm like, what the like, I would be embarrassed. To charge somebody $100 of a video of me saying, hi, Tom, like, congratulations.
There's
like,
a lot of things you got to have your pride for.
Yeah, that, yes.
And there's enough money to go around.
Yes.
Unless you're there's enough money to go around. And at one point, you got to go, these are the things I'm doing. And these are the things I refuse to fucking do. And you got to stick to them.
Right.
It's like anything else, you know. You want success. If you don't want to be in that hole, then don't be in that hole no more. If they call you to be in that hole, go, no. It's a little bit of money, but yeah, it's like short films. You know, SAG has these low-end movies. For 3 or 4 years, I got called on all the $100 a day movies until I go, fuck these bitches.
Right.
I said, it's time for them to pay me my money.
Right.
And guess what? All of a sudden, it went up. I took a year off from doing those stupid movies. What'd I lose, $4,000?
Right.
I lost nothing. And that's the same thing. You can't milk these people from every fucking direction.
Right, because then nobody's going to watch you.
And people want to support you.
Yeah.
We give them a free thing. When you go to a restaurant, you just save their time and you made it colorful for them.
Right.
Maybe they were thinking of taking their wife there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was at a restaurant one night. I made a video. When I went to pay, somebody saw the video on Instagram and picked up the tab.
Oh, that's nice.
Called the restaurant.
Wow.
And they never said who it was.
I want that to happen to me.
Yeah, they never said
What the hell are you old pigeons doing?
But man, listen, this has been an education. I wish you were a breath of fucking fresh air.
Thank you.
I expected something completely fucking different. It was educational. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Your mom, your family, you always got a home here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Anytime you want to come, use the place. Fucking, what, George?
Oh, my Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, La Italian Princess.
Yeah, she's the Italian princess. Follow her, but you're always welcome here, man.
Thank you.
You were a fucking breath of fresh air.
Thank you. I
And
had a lot of
I'm gonna
fun.
get hit up for your info and shit, so, because that was, fuck, you took me to the fucking basement before.
You took me to the basement.
What's up with you, cocksucker?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna be at Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie, February 8th. That's my
it?
next big one.
Headlining, right?
That's gonna be a fun show. Yep.
Right. And I'm at White Eagle Hall, the 12th, if my fucking lung doesn't collapse.
Jesus Christ.
If it does collapse, then I don't know when. You'll see me at the nearest hospital. I'll be playing at Neptune. Tickets are $2,200 because there's only 8 seats available. So knock yourself out. I want to thank you again,
Thank
really,
you
for
for
coming
having me.
down here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a
guys.
breath of fucking
Thank
fresh
you.
air. Make sure you follow her on Instagram if you like food. If you're in the New York area, Long Island, don't go fucking visit her anywhere. You dirty motherfuckers.
And do not go out on Thursday and Saturday
And don't
nights.
go out on Thursday and Saturday.
Unless you're a freak.
Yeah, unless you're a freak and you're fucking down and out. And before we go, a happiest of birthdays to my brother, Bob Lalingus, one of the brothers, one of the original fucking 8, along with Uki and a bunch of you motherfuckers. So we love you. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lee,
Happy birthday, bub.
happy birthday, motherfuckers. Hey, Uncle Joey here. Listen, getting high should not be a guessing game. Choose the type of high you want with Via. Via's THC gummies and vapes and topicals and drops are the next level. Whether you're looking for some energy, better sleep, more intense focus, recovery, Via has the product for you. Me, I'm not looking for focus, recovery. I'm looking to see the devil and relax. You know what I'm saying? And if this is what you're looking for, Via is for you. Via is crafted from the highest quality hemp, sourced from independently owned American farms. That's right. No Chinese were killed to make this video. There's no medical card required, so you get this party started right away. If you're 21 and over, check out the link to Via in our description and press in code JOEY, Joey, to receive. You ready? 15% off. If you're new to Via, get a free gift of choice. Who's better than you? 15% off, a gift of choice, and you're seeing the devil with Uncle Joey. After the purchase, show support and tell them that we sent you. This year, enhance your everyday with Via.